build, but for sure.
Yeah, if you go carry build, and then yeah, Pango. Pango's always kind of nice late game when you get your talents level 25.
Sure.
You have your Acronyms,
You
Diffusal,
go Thunder
Off the
Roll.
Ring
He
Core,
did go
Dash.
Thunderbolt. Sorry.
Nobody goes double jump anymore.
Yeah, no, it's.
I think I've seen a couple of games. What was it? Who was it that did double jump? I think it was Saberlight, last Dream League, in very specific matchups where he feel like he's gonna struggle in that lane.
In the lane,
It's a hard
yeah.
lane matchup, so he goes for the double jump.
Seal doing a little bit of all chatting.
Yeah, of course. I'm sure he's happy to all chat. To all chat his buddy. They've been playing together for such a long time, and now Paulson ditch him for greener pastures. And he's like taunting him, telling him, I will make you regret this.
Who was the last Singaporean that played on a, let's say, tier
Corden.
1 C stack? Did you know what I was going to say already?
I said Corden.
Yeah, but I think that's right.
I mean, that's the only other Singaporean remaining.
That's true.
It's Paulson and Corden.
And Ice.
Really?
I think they're doing a little bit of trolling. They're saying, we'll go without Baboka.
He's telling them to fight in the throne.
别打，别打，差100块。
Oh, this is funny. I need 100 gold.
That's a good line.
Yeah.
Is that like one of the talent being like, stop, no, I need my Blink Dagger or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's funny. They just leave Baboka out. I could very well see Baboka just joining, 2 minutes into this game, level 1, and then still getting like a 8-minute Blink Dagger or something.
I mean, he had a 11-minute dagger, right? Last game.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. Game 2. It was very fun. He was like 6-0 and 5 or something like that. Oh, Baboka. He is probably one of my favorite position 4s to watch. I'm not going to lie.
Are you serious?
He's so entertaining to watch. To me, he's almost like the eternal envy of supports.
But this patch?
I've casted a few Chinese qualifiers with him in them, to be fair. Yeah, he just makes me laugh. He plays with a lot of personality, I think,
Plays with a lot of personality. So he is crazy?
He goes for like a little bit of like funky item build sometimes,
Oh, I remember his Terrorblade. His position 4 Terrorblade going carry items. Is that the game?
Yeah, I mean, that's among them. Didn't he build like Diffusal that game or something like that?
Oh yeah, I just remember he ended up getting like Scotty Butterfly or whatever.
Yeah. Get a different idea.
And
about
he just
the
reminds me
game.
of all those fake support players I have, They
It's
don't
just-
get their roles. They click on pause 4, but they pick Terrorblade and farm.
Good luck, Paulson, says Zeal. I mean, again, I see a lot of like the things and the characters that I really like about Dota, and being able to, being privileged enough to cast Dota 2, right? I see a lot of like good memories and good players and stuff in Baboka. He just like
30 seconds.
wow, it makes it sound like I'm in love with him, right? But like he just like, to me, he encapsulates. He's like the living embodiment of a lot of like vibes, of Dota players. It's just so funny, and he's good too, honestly. Pretty good. Sometimes he does a little bit of a throw, but don't we all? Don't we all? Sounds like he's great. Who's your favorite team to watch? Is it Crit? You're gonna go with Falcons again?
The battle
Uh,
begins.
Actually, let me see. Position 4. I actually don't have one on top of my head now. I think I like a lot. A lot of them are just very good. I don't have like
Yeah.
a singular like position 5. I can tell you Whitemon. I love watching him.
Yeah, we were just watching his Naga game, right?
Yeah. I think off lane is. I also have a definite favorite. Ama.
Yeah, fair enough.
Carry, I also have a definite favorite. The Racha.
that? Really?
Yeah, I love watching
Fair
him.
enough.
Okay, mid laner, I also have an obvious favorite.
Yeah, who's that?
Queen Color Hunter. Okay, I just can't give you a position 4.
Well, okay, for now you should just say Baboka. How about that?
Alright, Baboka.
Nice. We are the Baboka fanboy stream. We'll see.
Okay,
How we get coin this
so
game
I
on the
guess we're
line.
starting with Boboka's lane against Poloson. The fight.
I'm looking.
Fight! To the death.
See if we're gonna try and keep around. Oh, perfect timing. Look at that. Couldn't have been better. My king, Borax.
Ah, you even remember all his alternate IDs.
Of course.
Borax. Come on.
Gonna fight to the death.
Look at this hero, man. What is this Enchantress?
Look, he's literally doing
The
negative
bodyguard.
damage.
It's like the best bodyguard in the game now.
Yeah, it's a bit ridiculous, isn't it? That's okay.
Clockwork,
Baboka.
Naga, all pales in comparison, you know, to Ench being the bodyguard in the league. Naga is like just, he's imba because of the team fight. Enchantress is imba because of the late game scaling. You become like another
Yep.
carry later.
You really do.
Okay, the fight!
Was on UIW. Oh, nice double blood grenade here. Winter, we didn't talk about your favorite thing, but I guess it's not really a thing here. It's just level 1 Nova into level 2 Aura. No bite.
Wait, do you remember? This is my favorite thing.
Yeah, you always talk about this in Dota 2, and you even ask a lot of people that we interview when they play Maiden.
I'm pretty sure I only asked Snaking.
Oh, Baboka, my goat! Run! Breathe fire, not enough damage. You thought. He's pulled the creep wave here. I don't know
He's
if he
gonna
really
die
meant to
to
do
the
that.
NC now.
He's
Neutral
gonna
creeps.
try. Oh, he's gonna try. Auto attack.
he wrote the creep.
No, Baboka.
Oh no, you thought to tame the lion. But space,
That's
you know.
alright.
Zero says thanks for the space. Okay, so
Yep.
back to bot lane. So why level 2 aura? Do you remember why? Why?
I think it's because you said you like the aggression that you can do in your other lanes, basically, with like the crystal and
No. Not just
I don't
that.
know.
The main reason is I don't like to force aggression, because when you get bite at level 2, you force yourself to want to go for kills, and sometimes you get the kill but you expend too many resources, not just you but your lane partner, and it kind of ruins the lane and the kill's not worth it. I like to slow play the lane with the aura, so you spam them out of the lane.
Is a lane that you think it's necessary to take when you're like laning into a Viper or something kind of disgusting where you want to disrupt their lane? Like, I feel like this lane, I get what you mean, right? This Dawnbreaker out, like,
Yeah.
you just want to cruise through the lane and get out through the jungle.
Yeah, because they can kill you easily with the tag
Right.
team and Starbreaker. I think there are
But if
certain
this-
lanes you want Frostbite at level 1. For example, if you are fighting a range position for Footwing, Dark Widow, because you need to push them out, and if you have Nova, it's difficult. Okay, CM in trouble. Already
Yep.
in trouble.
Throwing the
good stun.
Big heals, still, they were
Yeah, that's
holding on to
why.
those ice shards.
This is why this is a very, very dangerous lane. He tried to go last hit the range creep, and he died.
Yeah.
Wait, he tried to secure the range creep. That was very good
Life
play
has a-
by
Life has a
PYW.
Maiden. And Zeal up top, he's like, where's my mana regen? What is going on? This is unacceptable.
Where's my mana regen?
Structures are
You
fortified.
think Lion's gonna skill what mana drain at level 2 to help you?
No, because the maiden died. Lost my
Oh.
aura. What is that was not.
Because you were talking about Boboka so much, so
Wait, what? Boboka, he did not. My goat, my king, why have you done this? He has Essence Eater instead of Fist of Death. I wonder why this. I guess it's because you can't really Fist of Death too many enemy heroes.
I think Essence Eater is just nice. Like, how many games can you get the?
I
Can you
see
make
Fist
the
of
other one?
Death most of the other time. I'm gonna be honest.
I like
most
this
of the
model.
time.
Okay, fine. I know a lot of players like this, but me personally, I prefer the Essence Eater.
Yeah, well,
He still hasn't skilled anything. Why does Boboka save his skill point? Okay, level 2 stun. So waiting
Yeah.
to see if he needs Hex.
I got another kill to back down bottom. By the way, yeah, you're just not able to put Paulus in here. Not that easy of a
Yep.
match here.
Enchantress. I think there's very little position falls that have good matchup into Ench. Zeal?
He's having a tough time here. There's going to be a thunderclap coming his way here. Baboka holding on to this stun, dude. He's not committing on that third skill point yet.
Oh, Zeal. He needs to run. This lane is tough, you know? Enchantress lane. If you
Yeah.
don't have like a Mirana or something that can kill the creep in one shot.
power runes upcoming here, Winter.
Yep, but
Aiden.
Bristleback is in trouble.
Yeah, I think he's
In
gonna
a lot of
die.
trouble.
Yeah, he's gonna die.
Level 2
here by the
enchant.
looks of things.
It's so long, the slow.
Ooh, good damage. Not enough, actually. He's gonna take him a bit for a walk.
Yeah, he should
17
die.
wand charges, breathe fire. I don't think he's making it out. On there. Low. Lane though, they do secure Emo the bottled illusion rune, not the rune that they were hoping for. Unfortunately for them, they probably wanted like a haste or an amplified damage rune to for the space that they created, you know.
Well, you have to sometimes pray harder to Gaben.
Mm-hmm.
So wisdom rune soon. Are we gonna see any snatches?
Nah, it doesn't look like it.
Yeah, you don't have like a big enough advantage from the mid laners. Sometimes you see like heroes like Monkey King, you get a very good matchup. Then you can win your lane and go try to steal the opposing wisdom rune. Oh, they want to kill Poloson here. Here comes Emo. He is going
Boulder.
in. Okay,
Yeah, out of range.
too far away. That was very,
Just
very
out
good
of range.
pressure. I mean, he has a wind lace and boots on the Enchantress. She's very, very quick.
Yeah, and she's Enchantress and it's nighttime, so it's really hard to catch her.
Is the nighttime relevant? Because everybody gets
Yes.
the buff.
No, because you only get the buff if you're out of combat. You see now her move speed's 385, but as soon as she stops attacking, it's going to go up to
Out
415, I
of
think.
combat. I like how you...
Yeah, see now 415, and now she got auto attack 385. Or if they just couldn't catch her. You know, if they did something, maybe. You don't always get the buff. You only get it if you're out of combat. Like Arcane, or sorry, Tranquil. I mean. Kind of a weird.
It's
to
different
know.
from Tranquils. Because Tranquils, you need to get hit. This one, you don't need to get hit.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. You can just do the attack. Okay, so they're going to twin gate down bottom instead. Fly's about to see the entire village come through the twin gate to try and kill him. Let's see, New trying to cut him off, just barely getting up to level 6
Oh,
and
yeah.
having enough for the chemical rage. There's a lot of heroes in that snowball though. Dragon, Tail Stun, out from range, Fly trying to deny himself. Oh, actually he threw the stun, didn't he? I guess he knew he wasn't getting out there. Tough.
Yeah, but it was close. Like, he was very close to getting away with the unstable concoction move speed with the face boots. And now 8-minute rune. Emo gets another rune, so he has an arcane rune. So all that trade-off for Emo. So he needs to be able to do something now with this rune.
Focus coming top lane as well. 2-1-1 build right now.
They need to
on the
bring a
line.
lot of heroes here.
This is a kill. He's got an end to earn. They will pick things off.
Okay,
Ekman's
rune.
already behind though. He took it to the outpost. He wasn't scouted. All of a sudden, counter initiation
Oh,
with the
he's
Solar
caught.
Guardian
Very
coming
nice.
on down, and Emo, he is gonna get hot.
That was a very, very good tower defense by XG there. Set up perfectly. The Pango needed to be there preemptively. He can't be greedy and wait for the DK to get gone on and TP. That was very nice.
You know, I got to give a lot of credit to XM. He not only did he TP behind the tower the outpost, he also put down this ward that has outed the Spirit rotating top twice. Pardon me. And by the way, Newt has just won full stack, I want to say, here in the enemy triangle. That's a real feels bad. A lot of attention being focused here. Fly. He's going to get at least some peace and quiet in the bottom lane, but things are starting to fall apart. The Yakult brothers in this top side of this map. Zeal is... I mean, he's going to be still go for Ags, so very much not like the previous Bristol game that we saw earlier today. But he's had a hard time up here.
Yeah, the story of the first 10 minutes is Xtreme Gaming. They were able to outmaneuver Emo's rotations with the runes and pressure the other lanes that he can't go to. You know, so getting all those pickoffs, and Zeal once again the target here.
Yeah.
He is still
Oh,
pretty
he's
tanky.
trapped.
Lotus, big one. Not an
Get
easy
out of
kill. I mean, they need to wait for Dawnbreaker to have ulti again if they want to kill this beast.
Yeah. Or they need XM there. Now they have the full... What is the innate called? Break of Dawn or something,
Yeah,
probably?
Breaking Dawn. I've seen teams get really creative here, how to abuse it. So basically, around daytime, before daytime, you pop a smoke and you wait in a very aggressive position. And the moment it turns day, they try to look for a target.
Sure, that'd be cool. Let's see if we can remember that in 10 minutes. Or I guess 9 minutes time. Then we'd see that get set up. I agree. That would be pretty cool.
I mean, we've seen it. Didn't we cast a game in Dream League? Someone actually did that. They smoked. They were camping the enemy ancients. The moment the dawn comes up.
The Break of Dawn.
The
No,
Break
I don't
of Dawn
remember.
comes up, they get a kill.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember that boss, man. I'm sorry.
Alright, it's okay. I'm here to remind you then.
That's why they pay you the big bucks. Shieldrun Online for emo, man. He's got to get something going. I mean, he's got one earn charge, but only because he died.
He's got all 3 runes, you know, but still hasn't really been able to find anything. I think he's
Right.
fighting in the wrong lane, because when you're playing against Dawn, you need to go to the Dawn's lane to gank, because the Dawn can't help herself, you know. If you go to the other lane, she can ulti and get over there.
Fly is going to avoid that smoke gank, only just barely though, as the snowball didn't have quite enough range to.
You know, Richie,
snare
it's
him.
just like when you're playing into IO or Underlord, you gank the Underlord or the IO so that he can't go to the other side.
Poco's still level 4, man. This is not going to be an 11-minute Blink Dagger game, or a 13, whatever it
He had
was.
too much of an easy time that game. Not gonna lie.
Pardon me. Now you got 2 really poor supports. At least Undyne can frostbite a creep every now and then, but kind of struggle city for the Yakult brothers supports. Not enough calcium in their diet. I know a drink that could help with that. Yakult.
Yakult does not have calcium.
Doesn't yogurt have calcium in it? Are you sure?
Yakult is not yogurt. Yakult has probiotics. Yakult is that's definitely not a yogurt. Now you're making me check.
A 65 milliliter bottle of Yakult contains 43 calories, 10 grams of carbs, a lot of sugar, 9 grams of sugar, 0.9 of protein. What did I say? What were they wanting? Oh, they need calcium?
Yeah.
Calcium, 40 milligrams.
Damn
Get
it.
owned.
Damn
Get
it.
absolutely owned.
Okay, towers owned. XG, I think the mid tower. Polosan says, this used to be my tower.
Don't you ever doubt the strength of Yakult again.
Tower has fallen.
I'll send my brothers after you.
Send them over, Richie.
Zeal's gonna be like,
I'll give
"Sorry,
them
boss."
1 carton of Yakult each.
Hey, I'm off in Yakult. Man, this is sad. They're just gonna steal the ancient stack as well.
Yeah, they just can't find anything, you know, can't get anything going with the Earth Spirit. They're just like, I feel like the main thing is they couldn't abuse the runes, they're losing map control, and they went to the wrong lanes, you know. They needed to gank the Dawn instead of ganking the other side lane with the Bristol Bat.
Boca just sitting there getting a little bit of XP. He's at least got Finger of Death ready to go. That could potentially be a play to make somewhere.
Tower is under
Maybe
attack.
still not against his DK, honestly. He's clocking in at 2200 HP active with the active armlet.
Radiant's top tower
But they got
has
to make a
fallen.
play somewhere because, look, it's not only the Earth Spirit who is suffering, but this Lion and this Maiden are absolutely on poverty mode right now. They are so sad.
Are scanning.
Undyne trying to make a play here for the enemy Wisdom Rune. And it's going to work, actually, because New's going to have to push that wave out from underneath the tower. Making a move pretty fast. Oh, Undyne's going to TP away. Oh, man. That's
I'm
tough.
sad he didn't actually try to suicide get a rune.
Me too. Honestly, me too. I didn't think there was that much to lose there, but maybe Yakult brothers, they just don't want to feed any more kills on over.
Yeah, that's a reasonable choice.
Yeah.
Now the Elk has oh, he's going BKB next. Okay, I mean the game's going quite bad, you know, so I feel like I can understand.
Just doesn't want to get perma-stunned to death, pretty much.
Yeah, I think if the game is going better, you want to be aggressive with Dagger and play around the Earth Spirit. But now the game is going very bad for you. You can't really fight, so
Yeah.
getting the BKB makes a lot of sense.
I mean, I hate to sound like a broken record, but Emos, they got to make a play somewhere. He's got an upgraded vessel. Again, it still has the one original charge that he received when he died with it empty
Dire's
up top.
tower is under
DK almost, well, he's not almost there. He's still 2,400 gold away. But, you know, he's making a move. Actually, no, he's not. He's actually closer than that, isn't he? Yeah, he is. He's like 1,000. I can't do math. 3,000. Okay, he's still 2,000 of gold away from the BKB. But, I mean, they got to do something with this vessel. That's the only point I'm trying to make here. Finally, they smoke up. Aboka says, "Come, my goat. Come on, Emperor. Tonight we dine on Walrus." And they're looking for PYW.
They need to kill the Walrus first before they can dine on it.
Yep.
Calm down, Richie. Calm down.
Undyne. He wants to dine. PYW.
He's a bait. Dawn is
the
coming.
bait. XM from behind, Finger of Death. It's still good enough for the kill, though.
Okay,
XM
Dawn decided
using the
not to
Thunder
come.
Roll. We're waiting for a Solar Guardian, but we won't see one.
I
By
think
the
that
way,
was
Dawnbreaker
the right
has
play. They didn't have enough heroes down there.
Dawn has a BKB. I want to point that out. She has disassembled the
Echo Saber.
yeah, the Echo for that. Okay, that's a really nice kick under tower. No Magnetize quite yet. Oh no, Baboka, my goat, he missed the stun. They're gonna roll in after low.
Solar Guardian.
XM, he does not have the ulti anymore, but there is the Solar Guardian
Nice
incoming
one.
you. Oh, look at so much damage there. Fly, he's not living here either. There is just too much damage. Oh, the
miss.
right there on the Radiance. It allowed him to live. Zeal, he can't really offer too much here, even with the Ag Scepter. Couldn't really secure
Holy.
much.
That was an even trade at the end of the day. Could have gone so much worse for Yakult boys.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, at the end of the day, Emo still gets another Urn Charge, or sorry, a Vessel Charge even. Fly lives by the skin of his teeth.
Yeah, that was such a nice Solar Guardian. Perfectly timed. They were about to commit in. They didn't use it too late or too early.
Just right.
Yeah, just right. I wonder if it's Aghanim's game. It feels like it's an Aghanim's game for Dawn this time. There's a lot of right-click damage from Elk and Bristol at some point.
Yeah.
I think it's one of the best Aghanims in the game.
Interesting. I actually think Centaur Axe is pretty good now these days.
I mean, I said one of the best. I didn't say the best, right?
Okay, fair enough.
I want to, make sure I have an escape route from
Yeah.
there.
You always have your escape rope ready to go. You never know when you're going to get hit by the... You're going to get ganked by a fun fact from Seeking Strike, huh?
Yeah, you can never assume you know everything. Oh. CM, he's gonna get stuck. He's gonna pay for killing that centaur. Or maybe not. Okay, he's fine. But state of the game wise, we have BKB on Elk for Yakult brothers. Still, I think they're gonna need to wait for his dagger. I mean, with the BKB, it is not enough. They don't have a very good way of initiating yet. So he has to find his dagger. Earth Spirit also wants to find his BKB. He doesn't want to roll in and die, because against this type of heroes, especially Solar Guardian, you roll in, there's a stun from DK or you get stunned by the Pango, you're gonna die instantly. So you need the BKB. I'm also quite surprised that Lion opted to max his mana drain. Guess he just wants to give the Bristol back mana all the time.
Precious bounty.
You were saying you're not surprised? You were gonna say something. Pretty
Yeah, I'm not
sure.
surprised. I mean, I think when you go for the facet, you're gonna have to do something. You also want to make sure that, especially your Bristle has enough mana. I guess it's a little, yeah, because you only have 1 point in the Arcane Aura, right?
I'll give them a head start.
Yeah, but he also has the shot now, so he bought the shot as well. So he felt like he's playing against 3 melee cores, right? DK, Pango, and Tusk. So he wants to drain all their mana. I think that was the plan. Don't know if I like it, but we'll see if it works. Game is still fine, you can still play this game, but Zeal,
Yo,
He
he's in
is
a little
in
bit too
trouble.
deep here. Yeah, wow, they did not give him a chance.
yep, got
Stuns
greedy.
get thrown, fly. They have ice shards for him still. Yeah, so he's not going to be able to escape here.
Oh,
Oh, he
he
does
got
get
bonked
bonked
out.
to the other side. That locks back the rest of Extreme Gaming. So Fly, he escapes thanks to a nice little bump from XM, getting him out of trouble there.
And that wasn't too bad, I think, for Xtreme. That was a 10-second BKB. I mean, the first charge. 9-second BKB charge. I feel like at the end of the day, that was still a big deal. So now they get Roche, no BKB charge, Bristol is down. I mean, they're still really, I feel like conservative with the way they're playing the game. I don't think they're that far behind. They're playing like they're so far behind, like Yakult boys. I think before the DK has BKB, like all this, he just got his BKB. But before he had his BKB, there were so many opportunities for them to fight. Like in the last instance, Bristol, he was trying to get the top tower, but the Earth Spirit wasn't really there to help him.
Right.
Is under attack.
So I felt like they just had different ideas. I don't think everyone is on the same page on how should they proceed in this situation. I definitely felt like they were not as weak as it seemed. I think with a good magnetized vessel, if you have Bristol in front, Elk, he has BKB and Radiance. I feel like they stand a chance still in the team fights, you know. They are playing so passive, and it's costing your support, you know. When the game is going bad, like your lanes don't go well, then your cores are like going back to farm. The supports are gonna struggle, and Firefly, no
He does not have a
BKB
BK
caught.
this time, and they are going to be able to tear him apart.
Yeah,
What did
I mean,
that damage?
I mean, this is really bad. You know, when you're not doing anything, your heroes on the map, you're gonna get caught. It's just, I think, basically the tag team damage plus all the right clicks from Pango,
Radiant's top tower is
DK,
under
and the
attack.
okay, maybe not DK, Pango, and the plus right click damage with the tag team. That's it. He has no armor items as of right now except for face boots and soul ring, you know, so
Radiant's
it
top
hurts.
tower is under attack.
I mean, this game is just going from bad to worse really, really quickly from Yakult brothers. They're losing map control. They're not taking any fights. Zeo is like Zeo wants to fight. I feel like he wants to fight, but his team is just like not really on the same page.
Yeah,
with him.
it does feel like he's dragging his team in just a bit.
I mean,
and-
they have to fight, right? I don't
At some
think,
point they have to. They can't.
I don't think they can
that.
just like dodge or avoid or just like, because if you go farm on 3 cores, everyone's farming a lane. They're showing face on all lane. Somebody's gonna die, you know. And now finally they had enough. Emo said, "I have BKB. I'm ready to fight." But is it too late, Richie? We'll see.
Well, they got to go for something. Like you said, double BKB at the ready here. Savoka, my goat, running in as well. Would be nice to see a freezing field up from Undyne, but I haven't really been able to string together a team fight. Tonight, once again, they will dine on a bit of Walrus here.
Oh no, he missed the kick.
Yeah, he did. And now Fly's going to stun himself.
Oh,
A nice little juke there.
no.
Puts Emo on the wrong side of this little bridge here. Emo with BKB active. He's not even going to make it back to his own team.
Right, this game is done. I tell you, I kid you not, this game is done. That was your first BKB charge again, you know, on the Earthspirit. He just bought it, he wanted to fight, and everything is ruined again. This is really, really bad. I feel like they're just like rushing and forcing too much, you know. If after he missed the roll, the first roll, I felt like they just need to chill and just land another slow or something on him, you know. They don't have panic. I feel like after the roll miss, they kind of panic, and then everything just
Radiant's bottom tower is under
didn't
attack.
connect. This is really tough times. Boboka's gonna die next. Everything is just collapsing for them.
Yep, that's a kill for on the Baboka. They're going to go even more counter initiation, but again, the Solar Guardian Fly. Can he even get through PYW? Yes, and just barely, thanks to that vessel from Emo, who rolls back through this
Jumps the
fight
DK.
low. He's joining out from the bottom side of the fight. That's going to be another self-stun for Fly. He is just standing here, beginning beat to a pulp, as is the rest of Yakult brothers, as Zeal, the last to drop here low on a double kill. He actually almost died in that fight, but with Aegis, wouldn't really have mattered much. Xtreme Gaming
Has fallen.
4 to 15 here, pushing an 11k net worth lead now. They will decide not to go high ground here this early.
It is the right call. DK has no HP. He has the so he wants to go back. Like we find a pick off ideally on the Bristol or the Out and keep the ball rolling. Okay, they're gonna find new. This is a big exactly a consolation, but it's a big price. It's 1200 gold. And Enchantress has a pipe going to the 4-staff next. So they have aura items, they have pipe, they have drums on Tuskar. Yeah, I guess that's about it. I mean, those two are very good in this game. The pipe for the Radiance, drums, the move speed, you know. Always nice to have movement speed. Doesn't matter what hero you're playing against.
And now, I mean, yeah, the Aegis is up. They're going to smoke again for something. Fly's not even down here. I'm not really sure what they're hoping to find. I guess just a pick off. But do they even have the damage to get through this DK now? 3,000 HP.
I
for
fear
8
not,
seconds.
Richie. I fear not. They need to find a squishier target, like the Tusk or the Enchantress. But even then, I don't know if they can kill the Enchantress with pipe.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
They need a clean initiation, so you can't with Lion, then you have to blow if your Earth Spirit and the Elk right away. You have to full commit and kill the target.
Dire's top tower has
There is no other way. But it's kind of hard to full commit and blow someone up when there's Dawnbreaker in the game. She can always save the person.
Okay,
Roll.
XM. Oh, roll up into the Thunderbolt now.
comes
They're
the
just going to go
Dawn.
straight for Zeal. They don't actually catch him with a stun, but New, he's still really big all the same. Emo jumping in with a Magnetize. I'm not really sure what he hoped to accomplish against two BKB heroes. New up to the high ground, also takes care of Undying. As Fly doing what he can here.
Double
BKB
buyback.
active. We're buying back now on the Yakult brothers. That actually puts some pause here into Xtreme Gaming. As PYW, he'll be left on the wrong side of this fight and taken down. Emo trying to
has
extend
BKB
the
on the
Magnetize
Dragon.
as long as he can. There are two remnants remaining. One last remnant as Low. Finally, he lets loose that BKB he's been holding on to for the entire fight. Emo has basically no remnants, only the last one. Doesn't use it here, but gets on top of Paulus and New. Cutting back in now with XM to try and stop Zeal and the rest of them in the river. But now the first freezing field, it feels like, of the game. That's a huge kill onto New. Goes to Fly. Not a bad fight overall. Cost the buyback of Baboka, but they finally at least get a team fight win in them.
Yeah, that is definitely a huge relief, you know, for him to get the kill on the Dawn, but still it didn't come for free, you know. It's expensive, so he used buybacks on both supports. And right now, Roche is not spawning yet, so they can't really get any objectives at the moment. So it's just like a kill and you have to go back to farm. And you have to plan for your next fight, you know. The next fight, ideally you want AC on Fly,
Precious bounty.
so it helps with the mass physical damage coming up from Xtreme Gaming. But Roshan is definitely going to be the next big one, you know. You can't afford to give up Roche anymore if you're Yakult brothers. You have to fight. They need to try to, I guess it's 27 minutes more now, so it's a couple minutes away from daytime rush. Maybe they have to try to go bot side and try to set up there. I mean, if it's a quick rush and it happens top, then yeah, that's good.
I mean, I don't think they're going to love it down bottom either, right? Because if it's like a 30-minute roach, they're going to have, guess what, Winter, the break of dawn.
Yeah.
Aid, Xtreme
Here they come,
Gaming.
XG. Here they come, Richie.
Quick D wards, Undying. He's going to be able to get away with this one.
Yeah. Just here to steal your Wisdom Rune.
Full Silver Edge,
Level
by the way, now
20
for
on
low.
DK.
Keep your eye on that.
Yeah, he wants to break the Bristleback's back.
Yeah, he
Dire's
does.
bottom tower is under attack.
Launch smoke fight. We're going to fight around this high ground ward. It did well. It worked well for Xtreme last time around as Fly and Zeal basically holding hands there, farming an ancient
Yeah.
black dragon.
That was so risky. That was like a very dangerous position. If they both
Seriously.
get stunned by either the Rolling Thunder or some snowball, then
The game ends.
game ends. Yeah.
Yeah, a little spooky for sure.
Here we go.
Extreme, they're going to move into the Roche pit
It's a
as it is
2-minute
possibly
Roche.
time for Roche to respawn, but it's a long one, Winter.
It's a daytime rush.
Too long for the break of dawn to make a difference either. Which, by the way,
The
does that let
players
you
don't
go
know.
into Roche pit?
Sorry?
Does break of dawn
Yeah,
give you
yeah,
vision
you
into
can,
Roche
you
pit?
can.
Oh wow, okay.
You
I wasn't
see
sure if it
everything.
was.
I think they still have to come out though because they have no idea when Roche. We know when Roche is spawning, right? So we have the luxury of the knowledge
Of being correct.
So the players don't.
knowledge,
So they
right.
have to take a risk. They have to come out and try their luck. They have to place
Yeah,
some
and-
observer and sentry down in some area and camp on the board.
Right. And the entire time, New's able to just keep pushing around on the maps and
Yeah,
make sure
'cause
the
you're
waves are
done.
pushed in. Exactly, yeah. He's got up to level 20 talent now, by the way, so less auto attacks needed for Luminosity, just 2. Careful
here we go.
Careful
Paulson's
here.
running in.
Extreme from behind. They're going to look for Baboka first. They know they don't have a buyback. Not sure what that Walrus Punch was on. Either way, good for the kill on a Baboka.
Oh, Fly stuns
Undying,
himself.
Isolated, and he is killed off as Fly did end up stunning himself. Didn't have vision to find anyone else. Now, Yakult brothers, they gotta pull out. This fight has not gone how they were hoping. Thankfully for them, lots of dieback timer, unfortunately, on the maiden, but they might still get another chance.
I mean, you say the
Fight for
fight
Roche.
has not gone the way they expected, but I don't even think there was a fight there. They basically just got caught with their pants down, you know. Enchantress spotted them, just ran in. They see the Eng, they don't want to touch the Eng, and then the Lion dies, and I think the fight's pretty much over. That was a really good roll. I think XM just uses his gut feeling to try and pinpoint where the supports are hiding, goes in, and finds them, and that's it. And another
Bristle.
Dawnbreaker out, Racerback is dead.
Yep, that he is. Now I don't see how they can possibly contest this. And in fact, I don't even know if Xtreme go back for the Roche here.
No, they have bigger monsters to slay. The base.
Oh, I like that. I like that saying.
Is that a saying?
No, but it kind of sounds like it. So it makes it sound like you're like in a medieval world, you know? I have bigger beasts to slay. I have bigger burdens to carry.
I have a dragon.
In the
to
modern
slay.
day, that would be like, I have better TikToks to scroll, you know?
Is under attack.
I have to try. Where is the best nasi lemak in KL, right?
Oh,
Busy.
oh, all right. Good 4-step away from by Undyne. He's also got this crystal clone.
Yeah,
Honestly, one of the best shards in the game, I think, low key.
no way it's better than Bristleback. Bristleback
It's
is
also
like,
probably not
Dire's
better than
middle
roll up
tower
either,
is under attack.
or Voodoo Switcheroo. But it's still pretty good. Or maybe even Dawnbreaker shard. I don't know. It's really good though, honestly. For Maiden.
no way. Those are all not near Bristleback shot. You're insane. Bristleback shot is so
Dire's
broken.
middle tower has fallen.
Like the cast range is so much and so much damage.
They're gonna go for the Roche play. Zeal's got to show Roshan. He's dying
It's
so
already dead.
quickly. That Roar of Retribution was so late. Roche, excuse me, which team you playing for? Fly, he's already channeling. Oh no, the stun. He does manage to throw it this time at Polison. But now they're going to be going right back in.
Big
Force step
hit.
up to the high ground. Double BKB is activated now. As XM, he's not unable to find anyone else. Walrus punch on the Fly now. As
Good
they
snowball.
actually snowball save PYW, who has an Aegis in his inventory. Out comes the Solar Guardian. No one's going to get caught by this, but good heals on the DK all the same. Undyne just stuck in the middle of the fight here as Baboka trying to heal everything up. Gets his finger of death out as well as the stun. Baboka, my goat, he's still alive. No, killed off by PYW. He's the first to go into this fight as Mew still alive. Gets through two before Fly finally takes him down, but Fly completely alone. Yakult brothers, they have to call it here. As Xtreme Gaming, they're just too tough to take down in game number one.
They look really good. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't expect them to be this good. Like after having like three players change, you know, having a huge roster swap. Like, they look like a really solid Xtreme Gaming side. Their lineup is built to be aggressive with the Clock, Dawnbreaker, Storm, and the Gyro. They're gonna be in your face, pressuring you. You have Medusa, Beastmaster, Razor. Your lineup is gonna be slower no matter what. So if the lane doesn't go well, you're gonna be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah. No, I hear you. That's also kind of my concern. It feels a little bit. I mean, I don't know. It depends on what Zeal's going to build. Looking at his Dota2 score tracker, he 50-50. He'll go for Ags or Helm. So it very much depends on him what kind of game he
think
thinks
it's
he's
a
in.
Helm game when you have Medusa on your team.
I would agree. We'll see what Zeal decides. I think if it is going to be a decent Helm game for Zeal, then I could see this working. Otherwise, like you said, I see this draft having like,
Okay, I want to have your thoughts.
Issues.
Piece of Death Lion.
oh, it's better. So good. I don't know why he didn't go for it last game. That's obviously why they lost.
30 seconds
Okay.
to battle.
Actually, I don't really know. I think it has to do with like the kind of heroes he's in game with. 'Cause or just the fact that like Essence Eater doesn't do anything. It feels like the only thing I feel like Essence Eater does is it baits you into taking more points than you should take in mana drain. Sorry, you know what I mean? It's like you say when you take bite and you get baited into. being
Yeah,
good
but
at-
you have Medusa on your
The
team this
battle
time, and also you have
begins.
actually a reason to go for that. You'll be draining a
Yeah,
lot.
but you're going to be
Alright.
draining allies more than enemies, right?
Yeah, but if you have your shot, you can drain your allies and your enemy at the same time, so you're doing damage. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Fight.
But what does that have to do with Essence Eater? I guess you do a little bit of damage.
You do damage with Essence Eater. If you don't have Essence Eater, your mana drain doesn't do damage.
I agree, but with Fist of Death, you can get more stack per finger still. And then that gives you more HP faster.
Okay. That's the better person.
I don't know. I'll call it out if I see it used this game. It doesn't always, unfortunately, work out that well for our Resident Lion.
Yeah. So where's the fun lane? Tell me.
Mid, right? I mean, Emo and Storm, Razor and Storm. I wasn't really expecting this pivot either, to be honest with you. Like, I feel like I want to watch this a bit more. Emo, by the way, with a super early bottle. Oh, the seed money.
Seed money.
Undyne bought him the bottle.
Yeah, that's a good catch. I didn't really think about it when I see support out.
Yeah,
It's been a while.
yeah.
Yeah, but this is going to impact his own lane a lot. Let's see how much does the Medusa suffer in this lane.
Radiant's courier has been
I mean,
killed.
Elk
No,
so
it
far
is
doing a
not
good job
interesting.
pushing the Hoodwink back. This is nice.
Yeah, I think he's approaching this the right way. He's got to put UIW in a choice where he can either harass Medusa or let Undyne, bother the creep wave or bother Mew too much. Undyne, making use of basically no net worth to his name. Now he's got like normal starting items, so getting in there soon. And I think Razor, his emo mid Razor, is very happy to have that early bottle.
Yeah, I mean, top lane, you're already starting to see the Dawn is like getting a lot of denies in because the Elk doesn't have a lot of items to contest the lane. So you're starting to see the price they have to pay, for buying this bottle to Razor. So emo has to make it count, If he is actually not winning his lane, this is going to be very bad for his team.
Well, especially because he's taking 2 points in link. Is he diving this? 10 wand charges,
What
charges
the
make
hell
he's gonna fly.
is going on?
Pretty good damage, but XM's tanky. He actually gets the kill.
That was insane.
I was gonna say he took 2 points in static link, so he better do something in this lane. And then, before I could even say it, he just dives the tower.
Yeah, I don't know if it was that worth it, because the Hoodwink got so much out of it. I'm sure he killed the Storm, and Storm lost like 1 full wave. But I think the Razor also lost kind of like at least half a wave.
He lost a big wave himself. Yeah. Top lane Mew somehow is winning the 1v2 and has won the 1v2, I would have to say.
Yep, and PYW comes back. I'm level 3, guys.
Yeah.
And now they get the Lotus on New as well, so this is really, really good for Xtreme Gaming.
Okay, let's check in with Zeal. I want to see what he eventually queues up. As right now, he's only got the 1 null tally with the power threads in the inventory.
Power threads?
Not revealing anything yet.
Okay. TP. Another mid Napoleon comes.
Oh my god, Emo is diving again, huh?
He is a man that has gone insane over trying to kill his opponent.
I wonder if Xtreme will
I think his
mark
lane
at
is
some
actually going really poorly for the Razor, considering that he got a bottle. Like, he's losing in terms of last hits. He is like at half health right now. I don't know, I think he's not really in the right headspace after the last game.
You think?
Yeah,
You think this is like tilt?
He looks a bit
Huh.
out of tune.
Okay. Oh wow, Undyne. He got a lot of damage here. Blood grenade. He's just barely gonna live. Good save there by Fly. Oh, but he doesn't actually connect on any snake bounces. He's out of mana.
Yeah, this
3
is bad.
stick charges.
This is really bad.
Okay. Zeal going for power treads is very different than what he has on his Dota2 protractor. Very different. Not sure what this is going to turn into. To be honest, this is the first time, again, out of 3, right? Sample size of 3. First time I've seen him actually build a null tally first, over like a Wraith Band or just straight mana boost or, Power the Iron Will.
Yeah, I mean, on the other hand, if you look at his counterpart, the Medusa, they are in struggle city at top,
Seriously.
And Medusa is running out of resource, and I mean, there's a lot of denies happening in the lane as well. I mean, they're neck and neck in terms of last hit, but Medusa is not really comfortable in this lane as of right now. In going back to what you're saying about the threads, I'm also not really sure about that. I mean, it's strange, right? Because if you don't go for the helm, then where's your regen coming to stay in your lane,
Right.
Power trade feels like if you're winning your
No,
lane...
he's going again. He's going again, mid dude. He can't be stopped. He can't be stopped. He's
It's
gonna
crazy.
die.
He's dead this time,
He's
right?
gonna die. Wait, but Baboka is here. Okay, they kick a cog at him. That's almost actually enough damage, but he's okay. What in the world?
I'm telling you, this guy is... He's not in his right headspace now. So Storm has 30 last hits. Razor has 28, After being given a bottle. This is not what you want.
Yeah, but you've got to assume that the matchup is naturally bad for him too, right?
Oh, he's...
The Razor? Okay, Undyne is just here. They just gonna dive him again?
Pop is here.
Yes.
Okay,
Kill him.
they got him.
Paulison, he doesn't have mana for power cogs.
Yep.
So they're just gonna get away with that kill onto the Storm. And PYW, he connects to the top lane. But seems like Baboka is not even gonna die? No, surely he dies.
Oh no.
Baboka, my goat!
Dire's courier has been killed.
Oh no. And they killed Emo's power thread.
I mean, the supports are happy on XG side. They're getting a lot of rebuttal kills. Look at POI though. He's level 5 at 6 minutes.
Level 5, yeah. XM's about to hit level 6 here finally. But...
Yeah, and if you think about the supports getting levels, like Wing's probably one of the best.
Hold on. Emo's ganking. Emo is ganking bottom. Aerocopter's like, what the heck? Why is there a Razor in my lane? One charge is activated. Emo, he tanks power for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and supper, and also at high tea, okay?
I mean, the
He's not
aggression.
scared of that power.
This is like some dynamo that just wants to run at the enemies all the time he sees them.
You know what this reminds? This reminds me a lot of watching OpenAI. Do you remember that?
They see
when
hero, they
OpenAI
rotate to that lane.
Sorry?
They see hero in lane, they rotate to that lane.
No, just like the way that the AI viewed like HP and resources. It was like, I have full HP. This is a resource.
He's picking up the wisdom rune as well. This Razor's literally taking everything. He's like, you guys are terrible players. I'm gonna need to do this all on my own. Supports, follow me. Give me all the runes. And that's it, you know. Screw the side laners.
Did Zeal actually go power treads in the end? He did, actually. He's got power treads in his courier. I'm not sure. I don't know if I've ever seen power treads on Beastmat. Am I being like ignorant here?
I don't play the hero, so I can't tell. I mean, I'm trying to understand it from your lane point of view. If you're snowballing and you wanna like pressure the opponents, I guess the attack speed, like when you get level 6, is useful. Right. But then again, I'm also feeling that if you're winning your lane, you want the helm to kick them out of the lane and push the tower.
Wait, hold on. I'm starting to see this as a bit of a build, actually.
What is the next?
Power treads, BKB, Blink, Shiva's, Ags. I'm not sure what this.
Okay.
Alone built it. I can see here. Because here's what I'm thinking. Okay, Chalice also built it. Maybe this is a thing. Okay. I apologize. Because what I'm used to seeing here, just for context, I'm used to either seeing arcane boots into Ags Rush, right?
You don't see arcane boots anymore now after the nerfs. I think the arcane boots was the old arcane boots.
Still seeing it a little bit here, to be honest, in the Dota 2 Pro Tracker. I had to disagree with you.
You need to filter the range.
Well, these games are less than 8 days old, so.
No, I know. You need to filter the range of the games, not the date.
What do you mean the range?
MMR range.
Oh, well, yeah, but this is like Chalice and Natsumi and Petashara and Nightfall and 33
okay,
and Saberlight. Yeah, it's Dota 2 Pro Tracker. I didn't say Dota buff.
Okay,
Did I say Dota buff?
Fine.
Anyway, so you see mana boots, or you see like Tranquils into like early drums, boots of Marion, right? With like the Helm 2 build usually. But I'm starting to see a couple of people who go, I don't know what the order is, but it looks like Treads, BKB, Blink. We'll see how that works out. Sounds very much like what, who's the Swedish coach? Rasmus. That sounds like a build he used to do a lot of the time. I'm just the Treads. These are going to be Ags for
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Sure.
Radiant's
I don't really
top
know. This is
tower
really
under
interesting.
attack.
Yep, just see how it plays out. We might learn a thing or two. When he's going, he's queuing Ags after the power treads.
I think it is Ags. Yeah, this is. I think this is just a new build actually.
Treads into Ags, yeah.
Treads, Ags, Blink, BKB. Interesting.
Alright, Zeal. He needs to use his raw.
No TP, gets out pushed back. We couldn't get it off there with Paulson in the mix. Xtreme, he's out of mana, dying to Ancients. No, he won't go down there. Paulson, he's going to live just long enough, and the stun's making this very awkward. Eventually, he's going to go to Ancients as well. Okay. 2-for-1 trade to defend the stacks here.
Yeah, Emo, once again, he's here. You know, he's everywhere. He's going to get the stack. He's going to... Well, he might not save his team, but he got 2 rebuttal kills, so that's worth it. And they still have Raw. They still have Raw.
And Chemical Rage on Undyne, so he can tank a lot. Finger of Death is ready to go. This is a scary looking lineup, honestly. Ooh, W. He is level 6. Now we have to say that as it's not going to be nearly enough damage for W, realizing he is in far too deep. Boca whips on the stun here. That's 4 heroes hit by the call down. This is an incredible amount of damage on Undyne. He's still only alive with thanks to the Chemical Rage. They've lost Emo's heal. He's going to die here as well. Thanks to the hookshot. No, but Boca says not yet. Although, with the homing missile, yeah, and the celestial hammer, it seems like they'll still be able to clean up nearly everyone in this fight.
Yeah, that was again, so deep, They went in there with a half-charge alchemist stun, and then the lion couldn't connect on his earth spike, and they still decided to go. I guess at that point they were really like too deep.
Wait, what? Hold on, they're getting to his mana. Doesn't have ult
He's
speed
still alive. Yeah, I mean, you know what differentiates like an average player and a really good player is knowing when you need to back after you flop some spells, and you just need to get a level hit and just back off and accept that you already messed up.
Yeah.
Instead of messing up more.
Yeah.
It is a incredibly hard thing to do, in the game.
And then 4 heroes tank 3 call downs, basically.
Yeah. I mean, they just all died to... I think it was just basically what the flag cannon and the cooldown, right?
Yeah, pretty much, honestly. It was a lot of damage. I mean, some of it was this Dawnbreaker, right? But yeah, it didn't really help, especially because he has the call down facet, right? He didn't go for Afterburner. We're starting to see this more and more now, I think.
Yeah.
Secondary strike.
I actually like this a lot. If your lane is... you feel like it's not going to be that useful to have the Afterburner to win your lane, I think this spell is just... I mean, this facet is just a lot stronger in the mid-late game.
Do you still think support gyro's a bit of a thing or no? Not at all.
I've seen it sometimes, I mean, it's not like a common occurrence.
Yeah.
I've seen a couple games here and there.
It's the only instance where I think Afterburner is really good.
No, I mean, I've seen it on some carries too. I think in certain specific lane matchups.
Time. He feels a storm brewing, and he's right about that. Still that sharpshooter is going to go off. They get the kill in return on a PYW. And XM actually not a lot of mana to his name here. 7-1 charges 1 bottle sip as well. Doesn't get down to the low ground. That should be the death of him. Emo gets a double kill after that incursion. Deep into the jungle. Now, they did lose Zeal down bottom in the meantime.
Yeah. He made a gank on board with the clock. I think it was decent for both sides, I think. Maybe you're happier as Yakult brothers, you killed the Storm, The Storm is, I guess, a bigger target compared to your Beastmaster.
Yakult brothers, what a name.
Yep, and Emo picks up another rune. This guy just takes all the runes.
Maybe, I mean, let him cook, right? Aurora that we hear this time on Clockwork King Steel. He's just eager for a kill. Cogs up in 2 seconds. Maboka getting hit by the sharpshooter, really making this a very tough kill. And it seems like just by the skin of his teeth, this Clockwork. Well,
oh well.
He's gonna...
I am really good at dodging Clockwork hook shots, even though they are on my team. Just like some instinct, you see Clockwork hook shot, then you dodge.
Have you seen anyone ever go for the hookup past it?
No, I thought that was the more in-buff facet when they buffed it. But expanded armature is just too reliable
and it's
to
so
secure the
fun,
lane.
Isn't it?
I mean, it's just too good to secure the lane, and you have a lot more, I think, impact in the team fights when you have this facet compared to the other one. Because the other one is a lot more defensive. You want to be waiting for the enemy to go on your carry, and you hope you give him armor, and you get a very short refresh on your ulti.
Can I also be honest with you, Winter? I think I like this
No,
facet.
lie to me, Richie. Lie to me.
Because it makes it... Okay, I'm a pro Clockwork player, and I never attack with old Clockwork. I would never get my teammates trapped inside of my own cogs and ruin the team fight. And so now, with this improved armature, or expanded armature, now that they can just walk through it, I don't get reported in the game.
Oh, thank you for your wonderful insight, Richie.
It's like a little more noob friendly too, Somehow I always get the worst.
It's convenient because when you're running away, the old power cogs, you can't really put your cogs and run, right?
You need to force that
make
over.
space. Yeah, that's why it's so good now.
Yeah.
Even after the nerf.
Wait, hold on. Emo has BKB. There will be nothing that stops him from running and diving right now. Here he goes.
Yes, there is a hook shot, brother.
Well, you say that. I think we're still fighting here. There's a bit of damage there. Wow, okay, World Tortoise Cooler Guardian, you jump into the river here, avoids the cogs. Emo ready to fight. More Undying abandoned in the river. It's torn apart.
He's a position 5. It's not to carry out, Richie.
Wait, hold on, they're ganking Zeal. Again, down bottom.
Yeah, he looks dead to me on my screen.
Yeah. It's gonna be a little tough. He's not going to be too pleased to see that many heroes. Hold on. Counter smoke though. Emo. What do you find here? I think he's they're thinking too hard about this. They probably think, there they go. Just out Pharma camp on the way home. Nice control here. There's no Finger of Death available. Paulison needs to make out here to be not enough regen there. Okay, and Flyfly, our CS leader here in the lobby, has been farming comfortably behind this. Doesn't have any real, other game participation, if I'm being honest. So the gyro still clears her by about 1,000 gold here when it comes to net worth. Flyfly coming along nicely. The match now ready to go.
Actually, he's in good shape. And considering the lane,
Sure.
I felt like he would have been a little bit poorer than he is right now. And Medusa is kind of like the monster late game. All their heroes don't really buy Diffusal or any mana burn item. So this Medusa can be a very big problem if she's allowed to farm for another 10 minutes or so.
Talk to me a little bit about because when you sold me the idea of this Al support earlier, you said it was about Mixologist and buying Shard and Solar, and being pretty crazy mid game. But pardon, we've gone for speed money instead to fuel this basically,
Madden Razor.
adrenaline filled razor, right? How does this affect Undyne's game? Is this going to be a lot weaker?
At this point, it's fine. I think it doesn't really matter so much. You're losing out on the cooldowns on the Mixologist.
Sure.
But I think overall, your own game, your own net worth, it doesn't really change that much.
Is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
I would like to see him get a shot at some point.
Me too.
I guess he's gonna finish his solar first and then get the shot.
Okay. Let's look for your top lane. See what he can find there. Solar Crest is coming down bottom as well. Zeal is a little bit behind on this Ags. He's been ganked a couple of times here, but let's jump to the other side of the map where unfortunately Yakult boys unable to find much down up here, I suppose, in the jungle.
Yeah, they try the gate move. Push bot, show off bottom face, and then try to gate and go top.
Apparently,
but a little bit too obvious.
XM thinks this is one of those Storm games where he doesn't need BKB. He's going to go for Witchblade, Kyan-san.
Where's the shard? Where's your shard? No, he just bought it. I think the shard is a must-have after one item. You buy a small item, Kaya or Witchblade, and then you have to buy the shard. It's too good. Too darn good, Richie, the storm shot.
Too darn good. Now, Zeal. Ags about to be delivered here. The Drums of Slum will help him take down Roshan at number 1. They got the minus armor. They've got a Solar Crest online. As here we go. The opening beat to the song Beastmaster. Get Undyne tank here pretty easily. Still holding on to this BKB. Hasn't found the right opportunity to pop it the first time.
Oh, they're gonna find Medusa, Richie.
He'll take the ages.
Okay, they're back up.
Okay, so I guess you don't really want to give that to Emo. Yeah, okay,
I
sure.
was thinking they would give it to him, judging by how he's playing this game.
Right, but I guess he's saying,
running
guys, there's no point. I'm going to kill them all on my first life.
Wow, the
Walking at
confidence.
the mouth.
Bot lane, Dawn. This time
What?
they're gonna find him.
Oh, yeah, this is really nice. They're going to close the door here. Emo going to connect. Baboka goes in as well to prevent the Celestial Hammer out of range, as he even has the flow from the mana drain ready to go. A bit of a whiff there on the bushwhack. Doesn't really change much, but a nice pick off onto New.
Very. And now, can they get any towers? They're gonna force the mid tower. And Gyro is kind of. He needs the pipe against the Razor, so he's getting it. It's gone for Dragon Lance, SNY. A lot of small little items, Falcon Blade.
Yeah. Wonder if he
Crystallis.
can top shop anything. Doesn't really look like he can chop shop anything, I think.
Which one?
I don't think he can chop anything. That's what I'm saying. He cannot.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to
if
do
anything,
the,
you chop shot the Falcon Blade to make your Crystallis,
That's
right?
what I was thinking, but that's why I still saw the Falcon Blade.
Radiant's bottom
Yeah.
tower
Have
is
you
under
actually
attack.
seen people using it
No,
more than one time in the game?
usually it's Falcon Blade Crystallis, that's it.
Yeah, it's a pretty interesting innate, you know, not gonna lie. One of the more interesting ones.
Yeah, I think we'd see it more if Dragonlance still had an Ogre Axe in it, you know? We'd probably see people play around with it a little bit more, but it's just not the case. I think the items are just a little bit all over the place. I mean, they added, like, you know, yeah, they added, like, a Tiara, they added this Ring of Tarask, they added, Cornucopia, you know, I think there's a lot of, like, intermediate items that you use to build, right?
Oh, bot lane. They see them with the Dawnbreaker.
Okay, we're gonna jump Boca first. They do see them with Dawnbreaker ultimate, or sorry, Break of Dawn. Zeal just gets the TP out in time as Boca dying in lieu of his offlaner. Dying in low of his offlaner. You get it? Does low kill him? In lieu?
Haha. I'm obligated to laugh at your silly jokes.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. That's a shard, though, for Boca.
You know how I learned this lesson?
When... I don't know.
My wife was mad. Like, can't you at least put a smile, a fake smile, just for me?
Yeah. You know what they say, Winter?
What?
Delulu is the Salulu. You know what that means?
Does that mean happy wife, happy life?
Pretty much.
Is that where you're going?
In a way.
What language is that?
This is Zoomer.
Oh no, Alchemist, you asked if it's gonna hurt his game buying a bottle
Oh
for
no.
his mid.
But it's fine. Look, they're going to totally kill XM return. Maybe they won't, actually. Solar Guardian just
Oh, no,
barely
he's
keeping
alive.
XM alive. He
How
murders
is
a
he
lion.
alive? This is illegal.
Guys, jeez.
He got out of jail after murdering 2 officers.
Well,
I mean, the Lion Warden and the Alchemist Guard is totally clueless about what just happened.
it's true. Lion does seem more like the Warden than the Guard.
Dire's
Yeah.
top tower is under attack.
Elk is like the prison guard, you know. They're holding the batons, you know, ready to
Really,
get in
if
action.
anything, I guess Alchemist would be the Warden, because the Ogre that Alchemist rides is the Guard.
Okay. Yeah, cooking.
A little bit.
I'm listening.
Okay, TP's coming down for bottom. This time they do not have a Solar Guardian for 50 seconds, but they do have a hook shot.
They have a Daedalus on low.
He's got a lot of damage, yeah.
But he actually opted not to get Pike. He just went for Daedalus.
That seems... I mean, we'll
So
see.
he has nothing against the Razor. He just wants to out DPS him.
Yeah, we're not going for Ag Scepter either on New, which I thought maybe we would see.
Yeah, that item is actually really good. Really, really good against Razor and
Yep.
Medusa.
Yeah. I agree.
He's a carry. He's playing like a carry. He's doing
I
his
also
damage.
think it's really good against Zeal with Drums of Slom, right? Because you need to land your auto attacks to trigger more drums.
Yeah, it's just a very solid item.
Apparently
Like,
not
he
this
hasn't
game.
really prioritized the item.
Hook shot. Oh, Paulison. He doesn't really want to be here anymore. Zeal. Blink Dagger right onto low. The stuns to continue.
There's buyback.
Fly as well.
Oh, double
and
stun.
they've take down 2 of them. Zeal. He's still alive thanks to the drums. XM. He gets turned to stone as well. Emo with a double kill. They're going for even more on the high ground as the bushwhack from the buyback is at least going to buy him a bit more time. That is only going to be Zeal's first life as they dive the tier 3 towers. They take down 4, only losing the Lion Warden.
Yeah, they're immediately tipping the gyro. Good choice of not getting a BKB this game. Got stunned. Very good stun by Undying. Double stun, and that was it, you know. Even with the status resistance of the SMY. Or maybe
Seriously.
he felt like he had the Solar Guardian. It was like 3 seconds or something like that, you know.
Yeah, they were just barely off. I don't know if it would have made it. There was just so much damage pumping out there.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
right. They were just out of position.
It's a really big heal, but still.
I think the gyro is just very vulnerable with this type of build. I kind of feel like you don't really have a reliable save on your support and you're going glass cannon build.
Right.
It's very risky.
I am a little bit shocked that we are seeing, hold on, Storm. Okay, he has switched his build. I was going to say, I'd be shocked if, especially after that, XM decides, you know what, maybe Kaya and Sanj is not going to be good enough for me this game. I think he definitely needs to BKB. I reckon Gyro might be regretting it as well. He could chop shop the Sanj into one, can't he?
I'm sure he can, but would he?
Of course not. He's a carry. His build is perfect. It's the rest of the team, not him.
Imagine if you can combine Chop Shot and Devil's Bargain. into one hero.
That'd be excessive. That would be very, very excessive. But it sounds kind of fun, not gonna lie.
You'll be busy sitting in your fountain figuring what to do with your items.
I think that'd be cool. Imagine like a hero, you know, like they kind of reworked Gambler into like some kind of guy who can just like you can just like, you know, edit his team's items or something like that.
What? Edit your team's items so you can change your teammates'
So
items?
you can just like change your teammates' items. So, like,
Are you even playing for your team or you're playing for the enemy?
So
Tell
you
me.
no. So like your team gives you like, you know, a Reaver, and then you use that Reaver, and then you turn it into like a heart because you already have like the Ring of Tarask and the Vit booster. And and then you give, because normally you cannot share most items, right? You can share like some rings, right? But most items you cannot share, right? But this guy you can, and you can give them to whoever.
I'm already feeling the level of brokenness in my
Right?
head. If you're looking at that.
Sounds like
You just tell the supports to buy all the small little items and then you buy the recipe as a core because you get gold.
Right.
I mean, imagine you're gonna see like some 20-minute 6-slotted anti-mage.
Right. And the rest of the team doesn't have any items at all. They're trying for Fly. He's really tanky. They're gonna keep this permastun going as they actually push him out with the cogs. The one charges used, the Lion Drain keeping him alive, and now XM roared up. Emo, he is not gonna stop running them down as they've already taken down the mid laner. They're going after for more. Paulison, he's gonna get some damage snap, but otherwise he is able to leave. Only one hero drops, and it is not Fly, who tanked basically everything XM could have thrown at him.
This is very worrisome. They don't have enough damage. I mean, if the gyro is not able to stand and deliver his right clicks, the rest of the heroes just don't really do enough to kill off a tough Medusa like Fly.
Top lane. He has ulti, actually. This is not an easy kill for these two.
Yeah, I mean, he's tanky.
Does he have shard, by the way? Not yet. He's gonna gift an Ags first.
Wait, he didn't buy shard? What? He didn't buy shard?
No, he's gifting.
He didn't buy
an Ags.
shard? Richie, he didn't buy shard. Come on.
He's gifting an Ags first. Who will he give it to? Not Zeal, because he's
Zeal.
dead and he already has one. Maybe the Razor? Yeah, maybe the... No, Dusa has one.
No, I think he's giving it to the Lion. Just for the memes.
No. He wouldn't. He wouldn't. I wish. My goat.
Yeah, probably the Razor. I mean, or you give it to the Medusa to refund her gold.
Yeah, that also could work. I'm hoping we don't see that, to be honest. But
what do you want to see?
I mean, my heart wants to see the Lion. My brain tells me it's obviously going to be the Razor.
Good observation, Richie. The heart and the mind can never be one.
Well, sometimes they can.
Make up your mind. Oh no, he's rocking to the boss emo.
It's definitely for the Emperor. Like, not a question in my mind. Oh, he gave it to Fly. Okay, and he just buys up for Akaya and Sanj?
Oh, okay, this item is insane on Medusa. You can't die. Because he works with any damage you take, so you use less mana to block the damage. I think that's something.
Wait. What? Hold on.
So when you get hit, right?
Oh, no. We need to go step by step. You get hit on Medusa.
No. You get hit on Medusa, you lose mana, right?
Right.
To block the damage. But with Kaya and Sanj, because you have the whatever it's called, the mana cost loss reduction, so you lose less mana when people hit you.
Oh, so she's basically just 25% tankier now.
Yeah, all the China Medusas buy this item. Most of them.
Oh my lord. No wonder I've been getting so owned by this hero. Wait, hold on. Where is...
Dire's middle tower is under
Mana
attack.
shield. She loses.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
What is this?
But
can't-
if you look at the European Medusas, I think when I was watching Dream League, Skitter, he didn't go this build. He just went for damage build. Because now going this build is you don't really have damage. You are very hard to kill, but you don't have much damage.
Right. Base damage per
So
mana.
the builds that I see sometimes I don't really like. Some players they go for Manta, Passage, and they go for Aghanim's, you know. So the build is like totally you have no damage. I kind of prefer to get damage item after the Kaya and Singe. You need
So if I'm reading this right now, basically it says Medusa gets 4.4 damage per point of mana. That now becomes
20% more.
25%. 25%.
Yeah.
5.5. So she gets over an entire point of damage per mana, which doesn't sound crazy,
But it is crazy.
it is, right?
It is crazy. Because you're basically saying like because now based on your mana, 2500, you're getting another 25% more value out of it. You know, so it's insane.
Yeah, I mean, it's exactly, because it's per point of damage. Yeah, per mana. Yeah, okay. Oh, daytime, break of dawn, 30 minutes in.
Oh, this Medusa is unkillable right now. I think Hey, so Gyro changed his mind. He has a BKB now.
Good.
But
didn't chop anything for that.
Is it too late? I feel like it's too late, you know. Medusa has Aegis and he's gonna try to end the game now with the beast.
Yeah, to be honest, I think they can just end the game. And then she's gonna get a butterfly on top. I mean, and Gyro is definitely not a hero that likes to build an MKB. Do any heroes really like building MKB except for like Windrunner? Like, no. Alright.
Oh, that's a topic for another game, Richie. For now, the base is being sieged.
Emo, all that diving he did early on, to be honest, only 2 deaths to show for it. There's all space in the name of the Dusa. As Fly, yeah, he's going to get these creeps back up to the high ground under the protection of that Roshan banner as the first tier 3 tower is going to go down low. Finally TPing back to base. Xtreme Gaming. See what they can do. Hurricane Pike is ready to go, but he does not have buyback here on the Gyrocopter. And remember, there's an Ag's Blessing on this Medusa courtesy of the Alchemist, who doesn't have... he's not even going to go for a shard. He's still just going to buy another Ags. Emo says, excuse me. Where's mine?
No way, man. I think the axe is just... I mean, the shard is just too good on this hill. But it's okay. They're waiting.
And what can they do? Fortify use. That's the last one they're going to get here for some time. The wraparound is coming, but I think Emo is ready for this. So sending Emo and a boar on over to make sure they're not getting gone on. Fly is so isolated right now. Just tanking the tower. Barely taking any damage here.
Paulson, he's going to run into Zeal.
Tanking the tower. Paulson, he's been revealed. He's now sussed out as low. Oh, okay, turned into stone. Just a mere second. That gets him out of harm's way. I mean, how do they stop this? From behind, there they go, but Zeal gets off the BKB, gets the roar onto XM, but Bo gonna follow up, and he takes down XM. He's got buyback, but there they go. They get new as well, and with the Stone Gaze, Gyro just cannot run in, even BKB or not. Paulson, he's going to be ran out now by Zeal, who kills him with the Hawk. Zeal on a triple kill here as Fly now at risk of losing only his first life here off of the Aegis. The Yakult brothers not really in position to try and take a fight too. 3 buybacks now up from Xtreme Gaming as they continue to lock down Fly. Stone Gaze trying to get him out of this one here. Fly low on mana, getting stunned up as Paulson distracting the rest of them. Baboka healing for as much as he can with that mana. He's going to die back in low, just doesn't have the damage.
We are going to a game 3, Richie.
It would appear so, Winter. It is just too much.
Yeah, this Medusa is just too difficult to deal with, you know, and on top of that, the Razor is also another secondary carry here.
Just so you know, Winter, right now, if Baboka is allowed to mana drain into Fly at a rate of 120 mana per second, that is equivalent to 660 damage.
Okay, Raw, Richie, no numbers now.
Low, he's killed. No, team fight time. Back on low. They can't get Megas, so it's either end the game or get back. And they want to end the game. Still dead for a minute on that dieback. Low doing what he can here. He's got damage in theory, but doesn't really look like it here against Fly.
I mean, this game just kind of fell apart so quickly. Just one bad fight. Gyro had he got caught. He got stunned by the Elk, and the whole game just turned on his head.
Crazy fight. I think there's going to be a second X before the shard here for the Alchemist. So I
What
guess
did he buy it for, the second one?
he's still 600 gold away for the point booster here for the second X. I think it's just going to be for Emo just to finish the game, right? It's going to go refresher.
Yeah, that makes sense. He's already preparing for the gift of the Aghanim's from his subject.
He is.
Emo is saying, I'm dying. Your taxes are due.
This is a really nasty strat, I have to say. Again, just so you know, right, this Medusa 25% mana loss reduction, which apparently works with Mana Shield, and then when Maboka fills her with 120 mana per second, she can absorb that equals 700 damage per second. That's like a Mystic Flare level 2 or something, isn't it?
It's like a better version of a heal. Inside.
It's literally 1 finger of death per second she can tank. Oh wow. You can tell I only play supports because I'm putting everything in fucking spell damage, not in physical damage, but still, just madness. Okay, Ags completed on Undyne.
Okay, does he have Rapier done?
Oh, he's gonna have. Oh, he chop chop. No way, he chop chop.
He has Rapier.
He chop chop the Daedalus. Perfect.
All right.
Oh, wow.
Is this gonna be the moment? Whoa.
It has to be. They can't wait any longer, Winter, can they?
Can you turn the game around for XG? Can you be the
who
hero?
Got the Ags?
After being the villain the whole game, you know? He needs to be the
who
hero.
got the Ags? Did he really give it to Zeal?
Where?
I guess he did for
He gave it
Refresher?
to Zeus? I mean to Zeal?
For Refresher.
Not the
I
Razor?
guess. Not the Razor.
Okay. This guy has to get his priorities
Oh,
right. Oh,
no,
wrong.
they missed on the hook shot.
rapier.
Now low. He's been stunned up to once. He needs to do damage out with the Rapier, but he's just going to get roared a second time, and his damage is being sapped.
GG.
Down he goes. Rapier hits the deck, and so will Xtreme Gaming here. We are going to a game 3.
Oh, wow. That was like brief, you know. That was quick, you know. The game was like going steadily, and all of a sudden, one moment, team loses control, XG loses control of the whole game, Medusa's unkillable, and Yakult brothers, you know, from the craziest.
You're talking to us
It's
about
okay. My sous chef took over.
the...
Sometimes you gotta let your sous chef take over
Prepare for battle.
when you see a brilliant idea coming.
Sure. Well, I kind of like the Yakult boys lineup a little bit more, if I'm being honest with you. I mean, I'm a little bit unsure
Sorry,
about the Bloodseeker.
no
perhaps.
Bloodseeker, no bueno.
You still really don't like him.
Yeah, no.
All right.
You are about to call me biased.
No, not at all. Of course not.
Wait, what? You tried to
I think this
break the tree or
this
something?
Blood,
What the hell? What the
this
hell just happened?
Bloodseeker facet's really interesting because it basically at max level just does 28 damage or something like that per right click. I guess that's not like a terrible buff. Whatever.
30
I mean, with
seconds
attack
to
speed. It
Yeah.
hurts.
It's just a little funny one, I guess.
Okay, both teams smoked up, hiding in a burning building, waiting for a target to show himself or herself. Waiting, Richie, waiting. They sense blood in the water.
Well, news in the water. He's got double jump. He'll be hard to take down. Boca, his smoke breaks first. Holding on to the stun.
Okay.
And no fights here early on.
Yep, remember what I said? The good players know when to back off.
It's true. Especially in a game 3.
So what is the lane setup here? Luna plus clock into Primal and line. Oh my god, Clockwork is like one of the worst heroes for Primal to play into. You can't charge in. You get boink by the power cogs. Hookshot can cancel your BKB grab because you want to go in and grab the enemy carry.
Yeah, that's true.
Battery assault
Yeah.
is very annoying for you.
I think I enjoy laning into a primal more as a disruptor, but in the game, I think I agree with you. Clockwork is just way worse.
Yeah, he has opted to go for the uproar, so he can actually get better CS in the lane. I mean,
Paulson also destroys the courier, I guess, of Zeal.
destroys
A bit
the
dramatic way
courier.
to put it.
Destroy.
Yeah. He destroyed it.
The more appropriate way to describe it is he hammered the head of the courier because he's a clockwork.
It's true.
He has a wrench. Or he assaulted the courier.
That's a little too real, I think. It's a little too violent.
Okay.
We don't need to describe our Dota terms with any real life misdemeanors.
Okay, so how about describing the bot lane? So it's Pango in double jump. It Muerta
right?
against this Bloodseeker lane. Yeah, Bloodseeker Enchantress doesn't look like a very terrifying lane that can kill you.
I think it's deceptively strong, actually.
Tell me more.
But they're very tanky, they sustain a lot, and they enjoy trading into you, right? They got pretty good ways of guaranteeing and securing creeps, and they're going to try for Undying here. They might get him, actually. I'm a little bit surprised here, and they do. New has to commit everything. This should be the death of PYW, unless there's some really nice body blocks coming through. Fly, one level Thirst. She just needs another auto attack. Should have him here. No way to run with Thirst Vision.
That shot coming up.
Oh,
my
no way.
God, die to the
That's
Roche.
sick.
Oh, why did he use the salve? Just die to the Roche. Okay, maybe that's fine.
I think it's fine. He's got a courier coming. That way you can keep Fly on lower HP, I think, right? In the lane?
Yeah.
Yeah, just get right back into harass. Because I think against this kind of hero, and that's what I say, he gets like 1 or 2 waves free, and he's like back to full HP, you know, even without any items. These heroes that can just like self-subsist on gaining control, I think you don't want to let them build any lead. You know, imagine a lane here where Ench has like a good creep, and Bloodseeker is full HP. What do you even do?
Pull the creep wave? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, right? But that's basically you.
Stack? I mean,
Yeah, waving the white
I mean,
flag
the
a
thing
bit
with
in that
Pango
lane.
is he is very good into bad matchups in a way, because you can always play the lane and trade with your your shield crash.
Sure, sure.
So I feel like no matter what, you can't really push him, like fully zone him, you know. He can play the lane no matter what.
Yeah, it's more PYW. I think they are going to look to set up any kind of aggression onto.
Yeah, and how about our mid lane, you know, the Storm against Puck matchup. I feel like this matchup should be, in theory, good for the Puck, because there's no way he hits you with the thing, right, the Remnant.
Right.
I say that and he gets hit by one.
Well, you know, it's fine. He can afford to tank a little bit. He's got a water in, burn a
Yeah,
hole in his
but
pocket.
in terms of CS, Storm is a hit at the moment. By a little bit.
It's really interesting. I think I can count on my hand the amount of times I've stacked in easy camp, and I've gotten both like the same camp. Double Kobold camp down bottom here to help the pull. Yeah, I'm not really... I don't find a Puck Storm lane too engaging, although that was a nice move and effort there from the enchanted golem to try and deny the water rune. Good effort.
Some White Mon
I think
flashbacks at TI.
Right. I think what I like about these two laners is that they will rotate quite frequently. You know, I think that can generally be where the lane is considered one for these kinds of heroes that want to rotate to lanes and use their level 6 spike, especially
the
Puck.
rune fights are going to be very crucial with Puck and Storm.
Until then, I think it's not a really fun matchup for me to watch.
Because nobody can kill the other person.
Yeah, pretty much.
Isn't that...
Whereas last time,
yeah,
you know,
I mean,
Emo
isn't
was just
that,
diving
like,
tower.
literally every mid matchup nowadays?
No, it wasn't it for the last game, was it?
Okay, fine. You want to see Emo diving towers?
We saw Huskar today as well. It's not exactly true, I think. I know, I get your point. I think people have really craved a lot more stability compared to days before, as Baboka lands a very nice 2-man stun to stop a kill attempt onto Zeal up top. And he's going to be able to just kind of walk away from any kill threat there. Emo's at level 6 with a few stacks for himself. So we might see a rotation there as XM is about to hit level 6, I believe, on this creep wave. Yeah, there's a range creep here. He'll get it. So what lanes do you gank? Or do you just kind of play the 3v3 around the mid
They
lane?
need to play the 3v3 control the runes. I think that's going to be very, very crucial. Game is about to begin. 10 seconds. But bot lane, we have a
good
fight.
kill effort here onto Undyne.
Okay.
The silence stopped.
Is this the perfect
level
time
1
to feed
attendance.
as a support so you can refill the bottle? I think not. He's going to be late
Yes.
for the rune.
Maybe 3 seconds earlier, though.
Yeah, he's going to be late for the rune. And here comes the double support from XG. Okay, this is very crucial for XM. He's going to get a bottle refilled with a power rune. He wants a regen, arcane rune, illusion
Stop.
rune.
It's an illusion.
Oh no, this is not the best rune.
Not ideal, but I think it's just kind of... It puts this... You just stall the game by 2 minutes, effectively, here. Oh, Zeal farming a nice stack here. That's really nice.
Oh, that's delicious.
Yeah. Nice hard camp stack. Careful, though. XM's coming to town. Baboka. He is the target. XM doesn't really...
He wanted to
need
go on the
help.
primal.
Oh.
He didn't want to, like, the support
Yeah.
kill. Give him the kill.
Look with a really
Oh
big
my-
one. No, that's
Don't
lows.
take the kill away from the mid laner. They rotated all the way. Come on, bro.
And now Emo's coming, level 7 here. Doesn't have a point in the vortex
Yeah.
though,
I
so
mean, oh, he has Soul Ring. It's been a while since I last saw Soul Ring on Storm. Is my eyes deceiving
I think
me?
he wants to just maximum farm, right?
Yeah, Soul Ring feels like he just wants to hit creeps only
Yeah, he just wants
because
to hit
you
creeps,
have
I
a
think.
carry Blood Seeker, so he thinks he can do it.
I also think it's a little bit because his lane matchup has just been you push the wave, I push the wave, you know?
And he doesn't want to
And
like
then-
rotate first, because if you rotate against the Puck just counter rotates and kills you.
Yeah, and just coils you. So I guess like this is just the farm efficient item, whereas Puck obviously doesn't really want a Soul Ring, has no use for it. Not really sure. It is kind of interesting. Maybe it does have more to do with your carry.
Yep, you have
Partner.
more budget in the economical point of view because your carry doesn't need much.
Interesting. So what do you think he's going to... Are we going to see any other like big changes, or do you think it's still going to be like a Kaya, Shard, you know, that kind of a
I mean,
build?
I doubt we'll see much of a change. You're still gonna have to get a Kaya,
Nope.
get a Shard.
Swashbuckle. He's going to get silenced, but he's safe under tower. Puck's committing the TP here. Fly, and Undyne. They
Here
haven't
comes
really
the party.
dove too
Good
far, but good
silence.
silence. Fly.
Double silence. Coil.
Trying to avoid here. This is not going to be Thunder Roll, though, so New, yeah, once he's ruptured, he's going to have to try and leave outside of the range, however, of the Blood Right, but now the rotations are going to be striking back as New does fall. Emo picks up the Shield Rune in the mid lane in the meantime. He does not rotate on through.
Radiant
Yep, they didn't
rotated.
bring the Luna here. Like sometimes you
Right.
see moves like this, the Luna comes through the gate as well to give your team some help.
Top tower is
But
under
Lu
attack.
has opted to stay in the lane and farm. Now 8-minute rune. Who got the rune? Oh, Storm got the shield rune.
Storm, yeah, Shield Rune. Activated now. I think he's just going to hit creeps.
Dire's middle
Oh, I
tower
forgot you can
is
dig up a
under
water
attack.
rune in the river.
Yeah, imagine if Park actually jointed over to steal the water rune.
Wait, they're gonna... This is a push, actually. With the Cultural Summoner.
Yeah.
This
The
is
rally.
a very serious push.
The rally.
In the meantime, they get a kill on the Baboka down bottom. This is not a bad trade, though, honestly. Support for support, and you get a free tower mid?
Has fallen.
Nice.
Yeah, this is actually way, way better for Yakult brothers. Because they got a tower out of all the
Radiant's
trouble.
bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, this Storm is, like, farming like a madman, to be honest.
He was trying to kill heroes like a madman last game, but this game he's killing creeps like a man.
He wants to kill creeps. That's so funny, actually.
A full 180 swing.
Really? I mean, honestly, you would expect him to pick like a Huskar or something in this game, right? To kind of quench his
Well,
thirst, but instead
to
he's
be
like,
fair,
you know what?
Kaska is indeed in his wheelhouse. He loves playing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Scanning.
Oh, okay. Smoke move here at level 9 for the Storm. We have a Rupture.
Who-
We don't have a Finger of
Who
Death yet,
is
though.
the target, Richie?
I'm not sure. It seems like Xtreme, their smoke is more likely to hit first. They're going to smoke to the top lane, where Zeal and Undyne are currently trying to siege this tier 1 tower with the
Oh,
rest
they have
of
to
the
wait for
skellies.
the backup. Oh no, this is gonna be bad. They're gonna be baited in, Richie.
Yeah, I think so. XM, he's burning for an opportunity to use this coil, and it seems like this is going to be his opportunity here. They're rotating in the Pango as well. New, ready to go. Zeal still alive, but he just can't really... Oh, gets an onslaught actually to the other side, at least of the
Storm
camp.
has Arcane
That
Rune.
Bloodright should
He's
be
coming.
set up here for 2. And look at this rotation. Emo all the way from the mid lane as the pulverized from Zeal in his dying moments is enough to potentially turn this fight. Down goes Mew to boot. Zeal with a tip onto Paulison as PYW diving for another kill, has it for to make 3 in this fight. Couldn't have gone better there for the Yakult boys.
Yeah, I mean, once again, you know, their carry is not involved. So I think Lu has to... He needs to get involved in moves like this, you know. It's all about bringing the numbers. Both teams very, very committed to fights like this, you know. So you want to win it with just by bringing more heroes, or at least bring even heroes compared to your opponents. And
Right,
you have the
right.
clips with 4 points in Lucent Beam. Why are you not taking the fight?
Yeah, it's a good point. It's a good point.
Dire's
That'll be the tower going down here. 10-minute wagon perfectly coming in to reinforce and guarantee this siege. I think what's crazy for me is Xtreme have amazing ward coverage as well this game. You take a look at where the action would just was. They got wards all over the place here. And, well, unfortunately, it's
There's
not...
just wards everywhere from both teams on the top side.
No.
Okay, so what is next for XG here? So they have Blade Mill done on Pango, so he wants to what? Rupture and get ruptured and Blade Mill.
I guess so. But that works, right, with the shield crash?
Yeah, it works. The shield crash will block some of it.
Mid lane, they kill Storm. Big pick off there. First hook shot of the game. They put together a nice kill. They do commit the coil as well, but well worth it for a kill onto Emo. They needed to slow his roll.
Yeah, so
It was big.
I was talking about going through the items. So Pango's getting a blade mill. Puck has Witchblade. Luna is just going to go farm mode items. Mask of Madness into Manta.
And she has a Pavis, and she's just going to walk away from two heroes casually.
Yeah, they need Luna, you know. If you want to kill this Ant, you need Luna to be there.
Yeah. Yeah. Puck, well, oh, okay, hold on. Puck with an amplified damage rune. Witchblade about to be finished up here, and just a little bit more gold. This could be an opportunity, I think. They want to try and find another kill. Maybe on a Storm, he'd be the perfect target. He's not going to go Shard, interestingly.
I think he just feels like against Puck, he needs to be able to protect himself. But I think you go Shard
look at
a little
this
bit
stack.
later.
Wow.
I mean,
1, 2,
Luna
3,
doesn't have
4.
a
That
stack.
was a 4-time stack there. Yakult boys just farmed together. That's pretty nice. It's important that they did that now, because it looks like Xtreme Gaming, yeah, they're going to smoke to the other side of the map here, see what they can find. Undyne is showing very aggressively here in lane, so he's the obvious target.
They're going to run into Zeal, I imagine, here.
Seems like it. He's got a ward down to give him some protection. They want to try and maybe find something mid. There's another smoke from Yakult boys. They're kind of heading down bottom. This is red by XG. They're going to go ahead and 180 here. They pivot and might be able to backstab Emo here.
They have a scan on XG. And use it.
Just missed each other.
But Lo is going to run into them because this is not good.
Yeah, big zip. Okay, the stun's going to connect first with the Finger of Death, a guaranteed kill. What can XG make of this now? They have a hook shot, they have a puck that TP to the tower, and they see themselves aligned. They're kind of splitting their targets here. Easy kill on Baboka first, but the coil doesn't find Emo. I think he got pushed back by the cogs. Okay, Emo going in pretty deep here. Fly has a Rupture to play with. He's going to let loose that onto... Oh, he didn't Rupture, huh? Blood right. Should not catch XM. He's going to be able to get away. There's going to be now the Rupture finally committed. This one on the PYW. That allows New to simply just Rolling Thunder, but he doesn't have Thunder Roll. It's not really that fast. Cannot catch up to Fly. In the meantime, they're going to turn back for Undown. Blood right here, ready to go a second time. Let's see what they can find on this. He's so tanky indeed. Oh my god, that Blade Mail! The return damage, that almost killed Zeal as well off the Blade Mail active. A stun onto 2 is not good enough to save Zeal there, and Baboka, he may just end up dropping a second time here in the same fight. This is going to be like a 5-for-1 trade for the Luna. Rocket Flare almost enough to do the trick there, but not nearly. Wow. That fight went well.
They just needed to back off, you know, after the initial kill. I think the Storm kind of overcommitted when he saw the Primal coming in. That was kind of like the moment where everything started to fall apart for Yakult boys.
Sure.
Yeah, they just needed to back off after the first kill and just be happy.
Yeah.
Easier said than done, you know. Sometimes it's just, you see the moment, you think you can get more.
No.
And you lose a lot.
For Emo, since game 2, there has just been Yakult flowing through his veins, you know? He's been an unstoppable force of nature.
I think he's been drinking a different brand of Yakult.
Yeah, probably juice, Yakult Bio Plus, you know? This guy, he's a tidal wave of Yakult energy at this point. Vitamins, minerals, and probiotic goodies for him. Quick D-ward there by Undyne. That's good work here. Still another ward, actually, in the jungle that Paulson has erected. Oh, deny. Quick little cheeky deny. Don't mind me, says Undyne.
Yeah, very, very tense moments in the game, you know. Like one fight could decide the next flow, you know, the next Roshan, the next tower. So both sides are just very, very careful, wanting to get to their BKBs. Primal wants to get BKB done. The Bloodseeker also wants to do the same, so they're trying to find whatever farm they can on the map and just let the supports tank the smoke gangs or push out the rubbish lane, you know, the garbage lanes, the dangerous areas. Collect the garbage farm. And for XG, I feel like they are more in an offensive position because you have Puck and Pango as your offlane and mid, right? So they don't really need as much compared to the Primal. Bloodseeker and Luna is like taking, she's like vacuuming everything on the map. Like the primary concern would be how are you going to kill the storm, which is the core. So XM
Yeah.
has to keep the core just for the storm.
And he's going to have a BKB, so that coil won't be good forever.
So at least you force it out early.
Yeah, certainly. In terms of getting you a little bit more freed up in these fights, I mean, last fight went perfectly for them because Yakult boys kind of went a little bit one-by-one mode there, not going to lie, but Fly will soon find himself face-to-face with a Lotus on top of this Pangolier. It's going to be in the quick buy. We also have a Vessel. That's an interesting purchase from PYW. I thought it would kind of just be the straight Rod of Atos for the Muerta. What do you think this... I guess it helps kill the Ench.
It's good against Berserker as well. Good against the Primal as well. Like tanky heroes. I mean, it's just damage, right?
Yeah. It's fair.
I think when you're playing into Ench, you have to have some way of killing her. I think some teams you see people would draft Primal when they see Ench. Because you can always have that trample burst of magic damage to kill.
Right.
Because if the hero is too difficult to kill, you either have to commit too many resources or the hero can actually just farm so deep and it just makes the game very hard to play. So you always have to have an answer, a way to kill the Ench in the game. So, I mean, I'm sure you remember some of the games we casted, a Doom using ulti just to kill off the Ench.
Yep.
Because you have no choice.
Smoke play from Xtreme. This move's a little telegraphed, though, because they did just kind of murder that Warpine Raider. So the next move's a little natural here.
They might run into someone here. There's a chance.
Yeah, it might be Baboka, who just got his Blink Dagger online. He's going to see Paulison. He gets the Blink away. Paulison, Rocket Flare is not going to scout him. Another will PYW's... yeah, another will PYW's Dead Shots.
Yeah, how about Roshan? Can they actually just go for Rosh?
Minus armor on Pangos, level 1.
I mean, yeah, Clockwork. Clockwork's a pretty decent Rosh hero with battery assault.
Yeah, I got a Luna as well, ready to go.
I think they can wait for 20-minute Rosh.
Should be doable.
Place boards.
Yeah, checking those off. They got a ward watching over the Wishing Well.
Yep.
In the Food Street area.
I mean, for Yakult boys, they have double BKB now. Primal and Storm. So they want to take a fight. Actually, triple BKB.
Nearly triple. Nearly triple. It feels like they should wait, honestly. It feels like they can wait. Roche feels like the next big ticket item. I would rather not see them force it, but it seems like Emo, he's going to lead them across the river as they see a puck farming in the camp. 3 heroes here. Baboka also with a Blink Dagger could really spell disaster.
They don't have wards though, Richie. They don't have that Absolve ward, and it's nighttime.
PYW. Okay, they're going to make the jump. A Finger of Death straight away. A punch from Baboka, and Undyne with that impetus in the air already. They've got the kill there.
A kill is a kill. So now they continue to scour the map. You have Lion and Storm, so you have mana. You are the gas station here. You need to keep things going, keep the pressure going. I mean, at the same time, I think actually they're doing a pretty good job getting farm across all 3 lanes.
Uh-oh. They need to do something about this push.
The bot push or the top push?
Top
Oh, the
push.
rally. The rally. 8 rally.
Dude,
attack
tower
damage.
tanks 3 skeletons. This is, yeah. Okay, they finally glyph. Doesn't feel great.
Yeah, this definitely needs to be nerfed.
It feels like it.
So strong.
Yeah, another zip in. They realize, okay, tier 2 tower for tier 2 tower. Quick TP out from New, but they don't have a glyph anymore, so no one else is really going to be able to follow suit. Lotus reveal here, but I think that's still going to be trouble for New. Does get silenced here. Another deep zip on in by Emo as they run him over. Zeal, like an 18-wheeler, just takes down the Pangolier. Now, that was the buyback from Emo. Kind of jumped the gun there a little bit. But again, a kill's a kill, right?
Yeah, I feel like they were confused whether they wanted to fight defend the tower or not. It was like a really late TP, probably like a lot of discussions, different opinions. And yeah, I mean, that was like not good for XG. Indecisiveness cost them a kill there. And Luna is about to finish BKB, so I think they are probably going to be looking to make a move with this BKB.
Yep. Yeah, agreed. I thought that move was going to be Roche, but seems like now Xtreme Game will farm themselves back on the other side of the map.
I think they should be looking at Roche.
Seal. I'm not gonna look for anything there. Just murders the creep wave there with the onslaught. Okay, so XM. Oh, he's just going to go straight Parasma. Fair enough. No BKB for him. Fair enough, I guess. A lot of items and, sorry, mostly abilities that will pierce the BKB. What else? Anything big besides that Lotus? Not really here. Luna must have something, right? She does. The BKB, right.
Time to fight, Richie.
I think so.
Yeah,
Now there's
but where?
triple BKB on
But where?
Yakult, boys.
The question is where? You know, I think most likely gonna be like a Roshan fight. Because you don't want to be like taking a bad fight outside, right? And then you lose Rosh.
Sure.
So I think the Roshan is going to be the place where the next fight is going to happen. You want to be placing wards beforehand, taking over the area, and you see Yakult boys, they're already smoking and heading over, so they are going to be the first ones there.
And she keeps
I
getting
felt like
these...
XG, they should have had time to be there first, you know, but instead they're late.
Yeah, that's again what I'm surprised by. They kind of seem glad to just farm in the jungle, in the enemy jungle, and then kind of move on. Oh, okay. Polysyny's gonna get grabbed here. No chance to get off any spells, especially with the Hex to follow suit. Baboka has Finger, but will save it. That always feels really nice when you're about to hit level 12. Mostly for the reduced cooldown, honestly.
That's how you know you're a Lion player, when you talk about the reduced cooldown.
Yeah, the damage is like whatever on Finger of Death, honestly. For me, it's always, oh, please, please, please. And then it's like, just feels so bad in the next fight when you have level 2 Finger on cooldown for another set. And then decent team needs a Finger, you know? It's rough. But we'll get it now. Level 2
I
Finger.
would say that sometimes it puts a lot of strain on your mana pool, you know, having that second point in Finger. If you don't have like a neutral item that helps you with some stats.
That's fair. That is an extremely fair point. I think it's worth it for the cooldown, though. Especially if you have a build like this, 4-1-4 or 4-2-4 on mana drain, I think there's no excuse.
Me on that, Richie.
That's
I'm
all I'm
sold.
saying. I think if we were in a different meta where Hex didn't... Oh, that was Hex on Shaman that used to have the damage amp. But, you know, if we were in, let's say, a meta where people were just taking Hex more in the lane, if that got buffed, I would certainly agree with you there. Especially because Hex mana cost being 200 is a bit rough. But, no, I think he's fine. But a fair point to consider. I know that people talk about this with the Skywrath ulti level 2, right? Mystic Flare especially. Got problems, mana problems.
You have a lot of problems as Sky. No armor, no HP, not enough mana. Here comes the Swamp, the Zip.
Big zip in from Emo. He's got BKB. They do force the Pierce the
really
Veil.
good Pierce the Veil. They can't hit her.
TP away. Nice. Top lane. Oh, XM, he gets the blink away, but they know that there's going to be no illusory over here for just a moment. I don't think there's anyone else who can really reach XM, though. I say that as Emo zips, he zips himself dry into the Mighty Mines. Wow, that was mad. But he's got Aegis, I guess. Fair enough.
And he has a Lion.
True, yeah, as you say. A Lion who would really love to get that shard as well from a Tormentor at some point, but that's not really going to be on the agenda too soon. He's going to go for a 4-staff first? For the clock, yes. Makes sense. And the Pango, I think, to some degree. Like that. I like...
4-staff is an item where if you're forced to get it, just doesn't feel so good. Because the item is just not that great. Right. The cast range is so low, you know. It's mainly for your own hero instead of helping your team. Like if you don't have the lens, it's very, very difficult to use it well.
Agreed. Yeah, agreed.
I can't remember. I mean, I can't really remember how many times I've already died, you know, because I tried to 4-staff and save my teammate. But I have to go so near to do it on him. And then I die in the process.
Yeah, it feels pretty bad. I hear what you're saying. I don't disagree with that, but I also think it's just sometimes you just need to buy one, you know?
Yeah, I get it. It just sucks, you know, if you have to buy one. You're playing against Razor, you don't buy a 4-staff, your core is like pinging.
Right. Yeah. Or you're playing against a Night Stalker, you don't have a 4-staff, you know, it's Riki. Yeah, there's just some heroes. Clockwork used to be always a 4-staff kind of a guy. I feel like that kind of fell off a little bit, but still sometimes I think is advisable. And speaking of advisable, I'm wondering what you think about New's builds, by the way. He's, you know, kind of gone for... Oh. He's used to having very fast roll. Oh no, the bounce! Oh, but the blink dagger from Zeal. And now he's got no chance out. Oh, man.
That was unlucky. That was so unlucky.
That almost worked out for him. And that's a 9-second BKB charge, but a guaranteed kill onto the Pangolier. I like that Zeal makes that call.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Well,
attack.
at least for Neo, there's no Roshan spawning yet.
No, I mean, Aegis hasn't expired. It still has 2 minutes.
Oh yeah, actually there's still Aegis. What the hell? Haven't even used it out. Yeah, Aegis.
Dire's
Winter,
bottom
you're losing
tower
all track
is
of time because I'm coming up with some really, really bad, witty jokes.
Yeah, I mean, I can't blame you, I have to filter them out, but I just can't,
under attack.
Filter has limits.
All right, let's see that.
I remember you told me I have a different sort of filter.
Radiant's middle tower is under
It's not a
attack.
regular filter. I need to change mine, you told me.
Yeah.
It's not working so well sometimes.
Wait, hold on. Look at this. Zeal's ready to go from behind now. He doesn't have BKB, but he does have a Pulverize. So you can actually grab PYW here. PYW, who is now going to activate Pierce the Veil. Try and scare Emo here a little bit. Can they interrupt the TP away? Absolutely, especially with the BKB activation from Emo, who's asking for a high five now. PYW, he'll drop here eventually. He might be a little bit happy there. You know, pings the enemy BKB or something, but another kill here for the side of Yakult Brothers.
Yeah, when is the Luna ready to fight? Yeah, this is the question I'm asking. I think
question.
He just feels like he can out-farm and outskill, so he doesn't really care about coming to the fights. He's just playing for his level 20. So he has Kanda and level 20 now. So I imagine this is the time you fight. If you don't fight at level 20 with Kanda and the talent, the glaze bouncing talent, then it means that you're just looking to farm the whole game until what, level 25?
Oh, another big zip. They find the clockwork here. Oh, he's got jetpack. Unfortunately, he's going to have no move speed. Okay, hook shot gets him all the way to New.
Okay. Hey, the Luna is so fat, but I think he should. This is the time. It feels like this is the time to fight.
Well, let's look at his team, right?
Yeah,
Axe just finished for New.
Nobody needs any item. Luna
Axe
already
just
has
finished for
everything.
New.
Sorry?
I agree. Now you're good to go. Aegis just expired on Emo. I agree. I reckon now is the time.
I mean, let's be real. With his build, is the axe actually that impactful on the Bango?
So that's what I was asking earlier before he got killed. I still think it's pretty good, I guess. I hear your point. I mean, I think it's good, though. I think he needs it with this build, actually. Because remember, he wants to ideally tank Rupture, right? And then he gets more shield crashes, and he gets a big shield, and he just kills Flyfire with the Blade Mail.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Okay. I mean, I'm not entirely sold on this build, but we'll see.
We'll see. I agree. I think it's a little... He overcooked here a bit, maybe. I don't know. I just don't know what else he would have gone for, to be honest.
I mean, maybe Basher. I feel like be useful. Because you can't roll so well with against the Bloodseeker, so just get something that can.
Well,
offer
what don't you
other-
like here? You don't like the axe specifically, or you didn't like
I think
the...
the axe. It's just the axe. Oh, here we go, Emo. He's
Whoa,
in.
wait, they're onto the Luna. They're onto the Luna. Oh, the Finger of Death is onto Paulison, though. So now
Luna's
Low
fighting.
activates the BKB. He's got a lot of damage. Flyfly says, I can fight into that. And he says, no, actually, I cannot fight into that. Glaive's bouncing all the way around as Low kind of forced to stand his ground there for a bit. Absolutely pops Undying like he's a balloon. The Boca, a blink away. He baited the coil. Did you see that? Unbelievable gamer move right there. A 1-for-1 trade at the end of the day with a lot of BKBs and ultis used. And ultimately not really
I
much
can't
gained or
believe
lost
no
by
one
a team.
died except for the 2 position 5 heroes.
That was crazy.
Okay, in this rune. I think the longer the game goes, it's just gonna get better and better. For Luna has no BKB. Manta
Luna has no
good
BKB,
science.
but neither does
Good
XM.
shot.
And Emo. Oh, he gets the Force Staff away. But Boca sacrificing himself to try and save his mid laner. It's going to be the death of him as well. As Zeal, they will return the tip onto him now. Maybe even considering giving chase here is XM. He's got Blink and Octarine.
I mean, this is a Luna on your high ground. This does not look good for Yakult boys.
I
The
can't
boys
believe
are in
XM
trouble.
went in like that.
The boys are in trouble. They see a
What was
Luna in the lane without BKB. They felt like it was their moment to pounce on the Luna.
Sure,
But it was a very good silence, from
yeah,
PYW there.
okay.
Because
I mean,
your
fair
Storm also
enough.
doesn't have BKB after that previous
Right.
engagement.
And also Storm doesn't have a lot of teammates in the area to help him out, which was...
Yeah, they kind of rushed into that a little
Yeah.
too much.
I think Emo's a little bit more rush B mode on that one than he really meant to be.
Yeah, but it's a very tense game, right? So whatever half chance or little opening you get, you want to seize control of it.
I feel that.
Some mistakes you can kind of understand or be more forgiving of, when you consider the state of the game. Because whenever you look at when players are making mistakes, you have to consider the state of the game, right? What is at stake, which hero is having a hard time, what is going on. So all these type of things do matter a lot. And sometimes, you see mistakes happening and you can be more understanding,
forgiving and understanding.
And
Look, I hear that. Zeal with a nice blink away. Look, low. He's got Satanic now. Surely he is ready to go, right?
Okay.
Coil committed here for Zeal as the Blood Right is going to make a little bit of space here. That's
They
Coil
have to
blown.
find the Luna, in the team fights. If you don't find the Luna, she's sitting in the back line,
Zeal.
playing the outskirts, just waiting for the
In
beam.
a second.
With the Kanda, she's gonna kill everybody eventually.
Yeah. I hear you there. Oh my god. And just found another Dark Troll Summoner. So there's going to be a rally push here again in the mid lane. But right now, the important part is going to be Roche. They don't want to have to leave this bottom side of the map. He has respawn, and Puck's going to TP. They do not want to lose a tier 2 tower here for free. She figures she can get back relatively quickly. And truth be told, with the Octarine, absolutely that is true.
Okay, they have to have the smoke. Okay, they have to. Puck is still very far away.
Yeah, she's shown in a second wave. She can be back here pretty quickly.
That was risky though. Show another wave. Okay.
Coil back in 6 seconds. It worked out for now. Zeal, he's going to go back and show on the wave now. Pretty tanky here, especially with the Shiva's Guard ready to go. PYW, he's already dropped the silence here. Feels like a little early, perhaps, as Zeal just tanking through basically everything. Force Staff to get him out of range here. They're really kiting New out as well. Undying, kind of sitting in the middle of the lane, as New not connecting onto very much at all with that Rolling Thunder. The Amplify Damage Rune active here from Emo. The silence is not going to be good enough, but Polson with the shortest hookshot in the world, not good enough to get him out of harm's way. Now Fly unleashing here with
and
the
she's
blood
killing
mist.
the Luna.
He can't fight into this one. Yu gets the kill there. Fly is just dead.
trouble.
Okay, but in they go. They're on top of low this time. Eclipse active, but it's just far too late. They've got too many heroes here doing damage, especially with that double damage rune active. What happened in this fight?
I mean, the Luna literally tanked like 1 billion damage from the Ench, The Ench was like hit damage. Ench did 4k damage.
Oh my god.
She was just killing the Luna, and Luna had to use Satanic very early on, and then the Primal followed up with a Polarize. He was able to further control him, and he couldn't really lifesteal fast enough, and he popped his ulti in and salvage the fight. Ulti, Satanic, but just couldn't do enough damage in time to survive, They have to deal with the Ench. No kidding.
Wow.
The
Undying
Ench is killing the Luna now.
It's great.
Or the Luna has to be ready before she commits, I think she just try to play on the outskirts as much as you can. Use the Kanda and your talent damage from afar with the Lucian, and just wait until the right moment to go in.
I just don't understand, Winter. How can Undyne do this much damage with only Solar Crest, Hurricane Pike, and Sprink? It's just, I guess, Quiver, right, helps.
It's pure damage with the range and the shot, That's a lot of damage. You do not underestimate that.
I guess so.
I mean, this is why
Fair.
this hero has been like meta for so long. You secure the lane and you game. Like, it just sometimes
Well,
you feel like you look at heroes that are very strong in the lane, they are actually weak late game, right? Enchantress is one of the few exceptions, but really strong in the early game, and she's really strong in the late game.
Basher online for Fly now. Blood Mist. He needs a big overshield to help him live through the Luna burst, especially the Kanda.
1v1 the Luna as Bloodseeker in general.
Especially not this late.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got a Basher now, so Fly, ideally, he can just get on top of a target and right-click them to death.
Yeah.
XM, he'll show another wave down bottom. Now, they don't have a tier 2 to TP to, only the outpost for him. And Yakult boys, they know something's coming. They planted a ward, their scans hit, and they see the puck. They see the puck TPing. Baboka waiting. Zeal's going to make the jump on in. I think he jumped the gun a little bit. He didn't get the BKB off. Stunned by the hook shot. Now the BKB is out. He's already dead, though. And Fly, he's dying to all the Luna Eclipse damage. Undying. He's going to be focused down as well. Fly still actually alive. Gets a double kill on PYW, and Paul also alive is still Undying. Undying, who is somehow evading death. I don't understand how to be exact
This
with you.
hero is just so disgusting. How is he not dead?
He's not dead. He's still alive. Finally goes down. Okay. A bit of a mistake there from Zeal.
Yep. I mean, look what happens if the Luna is not targeted, right? She played the outskirts of the fight, got so much in the team fight, so she dealt some damage in that team fight.
Pretty much. And around the Enchantress focused. Fly running through the fight. I have no idea how he lives, but escapes by the skin of his that sanguine heal, and turns out he's just okay.
Yep, they have to rethink how to take team fights on Yakult boys. Like who they need to go on first. It kind of feels like maybe they have to try to target down the Luna now. They can't really go on the Pango. Because in the previous fights, they've been going on the Pango, right? It's been working. But now the Luna has too much damage.
Yeah,
to it.
it's
If
just
you
too
don't
big
deal with
now.
the Luna, you're gonna die from the Lucent Beam.
Yeah, you don't great way, especially as XG. They've had pretty good positioning here. You can do in Paulison, kind of following Luna around as her hand basically, and just making sure if the fight around her, there's enough distractions, there's enough chaos so that, you know, Low can just A-click the ground with ulti on and do damage.
And now he has A-gaze, right? So it's easier for him.
True.
He can die once.
I agree. I don't really know how they do it. I at this point, this is where my decision making is in scratch, and I say, okay, yeah, I can try and force a high or let them ground, and we'll let the funnel, you know, play to our favor. I don't know how else they do it.
Yeah, I mean Luna is one of the best sieges. You know, when you're on high ground like this, you kill the tower and your glaives are bouncing. That's it. You know, you can't get close.
Yep, there goes Undyne.
Oh my, he died!
Wow. They
And she's
one
down.
shot on. This is good damage actually onto the Luna. She's at KB. She's trying to fight through this one. Fly as well. Has found the puck. Someone has a Scythe of Ice, and they've actually managed to take her down.
Satanic
that
Low.
was just Baboka. Satanic Low doing the damage, and the glaives bouncing around now between the buildings as well. They are melting everyone. The tips onto Zeal mid-fight. They realize this one, it might already be over. They're on to the tier 4 towers. They
The
had 2
Enchantress
buybacks.
died to the bouncers, Richie. He was like running in and he got
What
killed.
else do they have? Oh no, Emo! He's got to be careful here. Does not have buyback. They're on a PYW that can actually release here, but the silence on to Emo. He's going to die back immediately. Low, back to getting damage dealt to the tier 4 towers as the GG is dropped. It is Xtreme who will take the series 2-1. They knocked the Yakult boys out in the lower bracket.
Oh, it was
What a game.
It was a long day, long shift for them. It was not easy at all for Xtreme Gaming this last game. They had to work really hard for it. And kudos to Yakult boys for putting up such a big fight, you know, in this game. You know, draft definitely didn't look convincing. I didn't like it.